Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for coming on in and hanging out. I was doing a little bit of my starting stuff there to get going for the day. Again, put that one in the chat if you can see and hear me. Let's go ahead and roll down all the fun stuff we're going to do. There's all you right over there. As well as we got Fallout 76 ready to go. We got Stream Raiders and Nitro. Nitro's already ready, by the way. If you want to go ahead and go exclamation play right now, it is ready to rock. So feel free to come and join us for all of that. We're going to queue up a battle. We're going to get all that stuff going as well. We're going to let that run for a little while, and then we're all going to get that going on. Sorry I'm running behind. It's Amazon Prime Day, as well as I had a bunch of IRL stuff I had to finish up there. It always comes up right before the stream, which is really annoying. All morning, all yesterday, all week long, but the second I go to start up the stream, that's when everything has to be done right at that moment. But we got it going on. Man, we got so much updates going through. Of course, we have tons of updates in Fallout 76. We got updates, of course, the stable version of 7 Days to Die. We have Satisfactory Update 8. We got even more content coming for Fallout 76 and whatnot. But first, let's say hello to all of you, and then we're going to dive in. There's Flux right there. What up, Flux? Look at all that dancing love right there. Very nice. Hey, Akia, what's up? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate you. Paul in there as well. Foggy, I saw you already in the Discord there. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me today. We're going to have some fun in 76. Rotisserie G in there. Big time. Say hello. Thanks for all those ones. There's 1,000 Kiss Cats for crushing those ones. How we doing the retweets? Already crushed the retweets, so I'm going to double that up for you guys. Right over there. Now remember, you go exclamation play in the chat to come join me for some Nitro. We're going to get into all of that, including Fallout 76, some Stream Raiders. You know how we do here in the Mega Stream. And if you don't know who I am, if you're new to my stream, my name is Kismet. They call me the Overseer Kismet or the Wasteland Tycoon or the Gaming Tycoon because we're going to crush some games today. Let's go. All right, we're getting into it. Now, I, of course, put my character in here so that I can get my arrested bonus. That animation takes a really long time for it to stand back up. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and check our effects right now. We have got our well-rested. There it is over there. I don't know why I didn't get my Kindred Spirit. I don't know where the girl wandered off to. She wandered off somewhere. But I, while I was starting up, I already collected all of my resources. I traded out a bunch of legendaries, and I sold a bunch of stuff to the bank as well while I was at it. Now, I've got tons of resources still to get rid of. So we're going to take a quick moment here and see if we can get rid of some of this stuff here. We need to look at... also, I queued up all of my things I need to do here. We need to re-roll some of these. Hold on. Let's move off to the side here so we're not in somebody's way. And then we're going to go look and see which ones of these we can re-roll. We also got some stuff in the atomic shop. We definitely want to re-roll the daily op. Let's see what that's going to be. Build anything in your workshop. All right, that's really easy. And let's see, daily ops right here too. Let's re-roll that one. Right there. I kind of skipped daily ops. Just completed that while wearing costume. Alcohol. Deal a critical hit to a rad toad. Maybe. Mod an energy weapon. Let's just re-roll that one. Premium re-roll. Yes. There we go. There's another player's shelter. All right, let's do this. Re-roll this one too. What do you got? Oh, epic! Deal a critical hit to an enemy with a revolver weapon 30 times. God, that's much harder, but whatever. We'll. That's an epic. That's worth it. That's 1575, by the way, instead of 1500. We'll try to get that done this week. That's going to be a fun one. Plant a crop or a workshop in the camp. Pretty easy. Alcohol beverage, collect legendary modules, collect brain fungus. Let's re-roll that one too, even though that one's not too hard. What do we got? Collect pre-war food. That's even easier. Okay, and I like to use up my re-rolls. I don't like to save them for a rainy day. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff we need to do. We also need to kind of clean house of all of our other resources that we're kind of backlogging right now, just to kind of get our 799 caps there. So I actually feel like we'll keep some of this food here. Yeah, we've got a little bit of food there. We could probably sell the Nuka. We'll sell that. Got a whole bunch of alcohol in here that will just get absolutely wasted for the top of the stream here. It doesn't like just getting wasted at the top of the stream. There we go. Let's see. At least in game. I just saw them. There we go. New River Ale, Old Possum, Pickaxe Pilsner. Again, I can find these all over the place. You know, I got them in my inventory. Why not use them? Oh, let's use that one too. And then also our canned meat stew. There we go. We got to eat that in another person's camp. Are we overburdened? No. Now I'm going to kind of ignore the events right now. Oh, this one's 14 minutes ago. All three of them. We got to get off this server anyway. I got to get off this server because all three nukes have already been fired. So let me see if my crew is on. Menteros is in here, and Likely Bear is in here. We're gonna probably have to jump, everybody. This place sucks. It's got it's already burnt up all the nukes. Let's bounce out of here before I get into all of that. Let's go find a better one. Now, what I do in the very beginning is I spend a lot of time jumping servers, looking for one where I can put my camp down. And then also, look at me chilling out. By the way, look in the background. The nuke's going off in the background. That's one of my favorite shots of me just chilling out in my hot tub while there's a nuke going off way in the background. Very, very cool. It's very subtle, too. You can't really tell unless you're looking in that direction. Very much like it. All right, yes. Got my camp. Let's take a look and see. Doesn't look like any nukes have been set off, but you can really tell by using your data here, or your holotape. See if I got it on me. Yes, the missile silo holotape. We'll go ahead and check that one, and we'll see that all launch prep is ready on all of them. All right, there we go. All right, everybody, I switched servers, so feel free to jump on to the server I'm on, and then we'll group you up. Get you going. Let's go ahead and hit our buffs there while we're at it. And then I need to find, we need to get some peeps in. Let's get Likely Bear in there. And then we'll get Menteros in there. And then we'll see whose camp shows up down here. There's Menteros is right there. And then we'll go to his base. And what we'll do is, again, my goal is to get the dailies done. I am so far behind now because it's been going for a couple weeks. It's going to be a shorter thing as well. So I have to really focus on, wow, look at this nice place. I really have to focus on the deliverables or the quests here. So I've got to eat a meat-based meal while I'm over here. Let's see. Do I have some? Squirrel on a stick. Does that count? No. Yaguai ribs. Not counting. Why is that not counting? Maybe I didn't read it right. Eat a cooked meal in a teammate's camp. I don't know why it's not working. Let's turn it into a public group. Vatiskadian how? Yeah, not working. Soup worked. Salisbury steak? Nope. Huh. Queen steak. All right, queen steak worked. I wonder if bubblegum works. Nope. Fungus soup. There we go. All right, now what we need is the ability to cook something because we need one more thing. I guess you got to be further in there for it to kick in. Cook soft shell meat. There we go. All right, we got that done. All right. One of the things I love those kind of quests where you go to someone else's camp and get it going. And again, we want to do these ones here at the top, which is the ones that are in 22 minutes. Kill a Ragstag, Deathclaw, Scrap Bone. That's a real easy one. And get those going. And I really need to focus. Oh, positive eyeballing me. He's eyeballing me. So I got to focus on those first. This way I can get my my season stuff done. And then I just go and I grind events. Now, a lot of times I will skip the events, so even skip nukes and things like that, because I am more focused on doing this first. And this is usually the first thing I do, so I can get that out of the way for the day. And then I can just go and do events and do all of that stuff as well. Unless it's an event that's at the top of the hour, like Invaders or something like that. And sometimes those events come in, and I only do them for a couple days because I only really do 76 for about 3 days a week. And so I only have so much time to get that done. So let's see, what else do we got? Scrap and produce bone. So we're going to go ahead and bulk up some bone if we can. Let's see. Smelting. That's going the opposite direction, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and take care of that because we got a little extra of that in there. With that going. And actually what we want over here is this one, and we want to go to bulk. Will allow me to do bone shards. All right, we'll try that. And so we'll do one of it. Now, in the beginning of the game, it was actually pretty tough because some of that bone and stuff, you got to use plastic, and plastic was not in great supply. But there we go. So you just bulk up some of your stuff you already got, and then you turn back around and you scrap it. And you're done with that one. Easy peasy. Right there. Come on, map. There we go. So Deathclaw, Ragstag, collect Deathclaw eggs. That's an interesting one. And then kill a cultist. Okay. Before we get into that, we also should have went. No, we already are in there. Good. Modify my weapons over here to make sure that they are repaired. Yep, I've got some fusion cores charging over there. I've got all my resources grabbing, including my new resource generator, which is really cool. All of that stuff. Now what we want to do is just go ahead and do the like kill stuff ones over here. And I missed the event at the top of the hour. There's another event going to come up here in a second. Oh, there, where's my power armor? There we go. There's another event that's going to come up here in a second. And I'm not sure if they're still doing the alien thing. I probably missed out on most of that, but you know, again, only so much time in the day. Tried launching a nuke yesterday from Silo on my own, but was not a good idea. I wasted most of my ammo and had to bail and had to repair main frame cores. Had no ammo left. Only got sniper ammo. Couldn't do much against a giant robot. Ow, Zuxy. Yes, ow. That is that's a big ow, and I have been there as well. I've run out of ammo while doing that silo. And that's why you gotta, you know, make a little stop over here at the Lucky Hole Mine with your excavator armor, and you get tons and tons of lead there. We can make tons and tons of ammo. Highly recommend doing that. In fact, I made so much, I made 100,000 ammo, and then now I don't have to worry about it for a while, and I could use my other legendary area where I normally am using it for making better ammo. Oh, well, I guess apparently I'm going to go to Radiation Rumble, though. That one I'm definitely going to do. All right, well, good timing that it did it right before I got all involved. All right, let's go Adrenaline. If I see Radiation Rumble, I stop everything I'm doing. Because that one is just such a huge XP generator. We get that to go. It's called the Lucky Hole Mine. It's right below where the elevator is. In the bottom right corner of the map, right over here. You'll see right here the monorail elevator. You can see it on the map, this thing right here. It just goes south, right there, Lucky Hole Mine. Go explore that sucker. It'll get you tons and tons of lead. Remember, it's like it's on the walls. So as you're running along, you'll see it on the wall, and you just pick it up right there. And you'll literally get thousands of lead, and then you want to get acid along with that. You can take over different workshops and whatnot, or you can just buy it if you really want to. I just suggest collecting it because you can get thousands and thousands of it. Can you join the event? Absolutely. Come and join us. You're welcome to come and join my group right here. I think I got room for one more, so feel free to jump in, get it going. Let's get our sound on. Sure we can hear that. Yep, sounds good. Now what I do is I I let it run until like everybody shows up, just as a solid to all the noobs and other peeps in the world. Even though this one has about 5 minutes to go, I just kind of sit here and let it go. And we can go ahead and do some stuff while we're waiting. We can think about some other ones that we could try to get done. Visit shelter. Oh, I should have went to Menturo's shelter when I was over there. Critical hit, deal a critical hit to enemy with a revolver weapon. We got to get that going. Oh, I should have got a costume on. That would have been easy. Complete an event while costume.
5 pounds of
Plant a
aluminum,
crop,
10
easy.
pounds
Craft a
of
throwable
steel.
weapon, easy. Alcohol beverage, a little bit. That's a lot of collecting for 20 of them, but we'll get that going. Legendary modules, easy.
Hey, a penny.
And then kill a mole miner, also pretty easy. All that stuff is pretty easy. All the kill ones are very, very quick. So we might be able to get, you know, most of our whole entire week done, and maybe even have some time for some questing. We'll see. Well, because those are all doable. I could probably get most of those done today. I would say the toughest of all of those is going to be the alcoholic beverages, because there's a lot. And then wearing a costume is not too hard. I just got to remember to do it. And then the critical hit is probably the toughest one out of all of those. And that's an epic, so I definitely want to get that going on.
Just look at all this destruction.
Oh, and people are putting their stuff in here. Oh, and I forgot to sell the rest of my stuff, too. Let's see. Do I got any of the...
Pretty, but
what are those things called? The banners.
5 pounds of aluminum, 10
I think
pounds
those
of
would be
steel.
under aid. I thought I saw some of those banners in there. Yeah, I got some scout banners. Oh, someone's already pumping all those things. Somebody's pumping them all. I don't have to use mine. So again, this is one of the coolest things about the Fallout community. Notice that nobody is starting it. Nobody is starting the event here. I usually start about 2 minutes to the end. But really, that's to wait for people to get here. You can see there's a pretty good amount of people here. There's a guy over there. There's Menturo's up there. Likely Bear over there. You got Woody Wood. You got like 3 or 4 other players over there. And none of them are starting it. Just so everybody can get here and get a shot in. Now, one of the things, again, I suggest this, and I've said this 100 times, and I'll say it 100 times again. Get yourself an explosive weapon or some sort of multi-tag weapon. You can use the electric weapon. I forget what the name of it is that tags a bunch of mobs at the same time. I like using the 50 cal because the 50 cal ammo is fairly cheap, and I can hold a whole bunch of it, and I got 250 loaded, so I can just go ahead and spray in the general direction of the mobs, and hopefully I get a hit in. Even with an explosive weapon, even being level 500 plus, I still have difficulty trying to tag the mobs. And the more people that tag the mobs, the more loot overall, right? Now, don't be this guy who's out there, because that offsets the spawn. If you're going out there, you should go be working on the actual event part. But if you're not doing the actual event, I highly suggest to stand back, because then the mobs will just keep flowing in and everybody keep getting XP and loot. And that's really what you want. You want that constant flow of mobs. Now, again, since Likely Bear's on that side, and I'm on this side, Menturo's up on high, anything that we tag, everyone else is going to get some of that loot. I've also got it on Adrenaline right now, which actually I could just make it even nicer and maybe make it inspirational so everybody's getting 15% XP and get that going instead as well. Let's see if Tenderizer is being shared, and what is Menturo sharing? Is he sharing the same thing as me? I think he might be sharing the same thing as me. Hold on, let's go back over here. Oh, yeah. They're doing suppressor and tenderizer, and I can do inspirational. There we go. Very nice. Now, I actually already have suppressor on, but I don't have tenderizer on, so that's helped me. But I have suppressor always on because it reduces your target's damage output by 30%. So they just do less damage to you, which is super useful.
And some up here guarding the
Okay, now somebody has started it up, and we're ready to shoot some stuff. Let's see how this goes. Now, I like to keep this turret going, but not that one. This way it drags the mobs to the center. My goal is to drag the mobs to the center so my crew gets XP. And then also let all the noobs and all of them get a hit in as well. And I let them just wail on me. It's okay. I got power armor on. I'm also using a full power set. Full health set. So basically what I'm doing is just getting, I'm taking a lot of hits, just tanking the damage. And letting them get in here. Like that. And once I've got that going, then I can also go over there, get a few hits on that side if I need to, and then I can rotate back, and so on. Again, just don't be this guy. Don't be that guy. That guy is offsetting our thing, and this just takes longer for it to spawn. And see how it's now got this big gap in the time that the mobs run out. Otherwise, because you just want them constantly running out of there. I just want to tag them just a little bit. I try not to kill them back there. This way, when they run up here, everybody on this side is going to get that XP. Also, the great thing about an explosive weapon is you can shoot around the corner. So I can basically shoot around that corner, tag the mob. Look at that. Already getting that XP and getting it going. Now, if you do run out there, you should be the person who's running out there and getting the ore and bringing the ore back so that the event is successful. Now, very rarely, I've only done it one time, and I've played this game since it launched non-stop for literally thousands of hours. Only one time I ever done it. Because I don't like to run out there. And then one of the reasons why people run out there is because they can't get a hit in, because people are just one-shotting the mobs so quickly they can't get a hit. And I feel bad for them, especially if they're a lower-level player. But usually I just kind of, you know, tag it and drag it. But see, this guy is just trying to be selfish. See, he's just trying to get all the mobs for himself. He runs out, he kills the mobs. And he gets them all for himself. I try not to do that. Again, just the more people that tag the mobs, the more loot that everybody gets. So instead of it being one times like me, I will just get the damage or just get the XP from it. It's basically if another person tags it or if my group's with me, then it's two times, 3 times, 4 times. So if my group is near me, it's going to be 4 times the loot. Than if I just do it myself. And then, of course, if another group tags it, well, guess what? Then it's 8 times. Then it's 16. You get the idea. Up to 24 people. If the whole server was here, it'd be 24 times the loot. And that is working together, everybody. And because it's not like if I tag, it's not like World of Warcraft, right? Like if I tag it, then no one else gets it. But if you're this guy right here, who's a complete jerk right there, who's just running up there and just insta-killing the mobs as quick as possible, then what that does is basically makes it where no one else is getting the XP, and there's no real reason for doing that. The only reason you do that is if you, oh, well, I want to kill him fast so it goes really fast and I get more loot. Well, hey, if you want to do that, go on your private server and do it. Because you got to think there's also new players that come through. They're trying to get a hit in. They're trying to, you know, enjoy the event. And really, the low-level players are the ones who really need it. The high-level players don't really need this as much as the low-level players do. The low-level players need that XP. They're trying to level up. They're trying to get some loot. They're trying to get some legendaries. All of that kind of stuff. And so I definitely try to, you know, just go easy a little bit over there as well. So that's just the way I do it. Now, of course, it's your game. You can play however you want. I mean, be an awesome part of the community instead of that guy who everybody goes, oh, God, it's that guy. Look at that guy. He's in there. He's just one-shotting everything. I can't even get a shot at. I didn't even get a hit that legendary. Or I didn't even get a hit that mob that I've tried to get XP from. Right? Again, I feel like there's really no incentive to insta-kill mobs in a group event. Now, if you're by yourself and you're on your private server, I mean, go to town. I mean, just absolutely annihilate them. Or if there's nobody here, that's another reason just to go to town, because there's no one else that can tag it and get that loot. But for me, I try to, you know, just keep that going. And I try to stand back again, just dragging them in. Let them all tag those mobs. And then I just go ahead and let them think, oh, look at that, I leveled up more than 5 times right there. Now, I've come in here with a low-level character, level 10, and basically, oh, legendary Deathclaw. And basically come in here and got 10 levels. So this is probably one of the best XP events in the game. Oh, and I got my Deathclaw done there. Awesome. That saves me some time there. And again, I just kind of sweep over there and see what's going on that side while I'm kind of waiting, because sometimes people stand out there. I see some peeps in there. That guy taken out. Good time to reload in between. This guy right here is screwing up my spawn. But you know how it goes. Again, there's always that guy. And the reason why that guy is out there most of the time is because everybody else is one-shotting. And he's just trying to get a hit in. Do his thing over there. He's just trying to get some loot. There's a good one, too. There's a lot of mobs coming in here. Based on the amount of mobs that are popping up, that's how you know whether it's a good one or not. Is basically the amount of carcasses on the ground there, as if it's good or not. Over here. Again, great thing about this explosive weapon is I can ricochet it off the back of the wall over there in the corner. And it will hit the mobs before they come up around the corner. Which is super useful as well. Again, when you're in between spawn, just kind of shoot over this way, shoot up in here. If there's any mobs up there, and then turn around and try to tag these before they all get insta-killed. Oh, this is a really good one here. Glad I used my XP food on this one. Everybody's getting actually a lot of bonus XP because I'm also sharing my plus 15% XP while you're in a group. Most people have that on, I find, all the time, but just in case. And I don't really need to use my adrenaline. These guys don't need to be killed faster. They're going to get killed fast enough. And plus, they don't need that much healing, because this one really, because there's so many people, you don't really need that much healing in here. This is also a good one to get your dailies done. So if you got to kill so many ghouls, imagine how quickly you're going to get that one done right in here. Dude's looting during the event. That's always funny. I'll come back here and kind of sweep some of these ones back here. See if there's anything up that way. Then I'll come back over this way. Again, just keep dragging them back. I don't know how many things I've done so far, but quite a bit. You can see that little blue bar going up. And that's what it's all about, is that little blue bar. That little blue bar. There we go, all done. Now, there's usually a few extras at the end, so you might want to go out there. Now, this is the only time it's okay to run out here, I think, is just to drag any extra mobs that are down there and grab any extra mobs that are down this way. I thought I saw a floater down there. Yeah, and then we're going to drag that floater up. Notice I'm not looting yet, because this will get you overburdened. But you definitely want to run up here, because it's not too far down is where the mobs are. And see, there we go. So we can tag something down there that might run up here, and then you get that extra XP. Now, one of the most brilliant things, and they added it because of this event, it would actually take you longer to loot this event than to actually do the event. So I go in and just AoE loot it all now because they added that. Brilliant idea. Also, they added this so it's not popping up in your face the whole time. I hated that where it popped up in your face. So I looted that whole side. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to loot what I can over here. A little bit further out right here. And then a whole bunch more loot. Look at it all the little stuff just instantly disappear there. Some people dropping some stuff on the ground. We'll take it. We'll take it. And so on. Now, most of the time what's going to happen is you're going to get overburdened very, very quickly. It makes you feel like a hoarder because how long it takes to after each event. Well, there you go, Curtis. Well, yeah. Well, some people do just leave the loot behind. I never do, because I know that in the long run... Also, by the way, you notice I hit these first aids while I'm there. If I see a bunch of stuff on the ground... Now, this might be somebody dead. They might have died there and their stuff dropped on the ground, so I don't grab that. But if I see that it looks like somebody actually dropped their actual stuff on the ground, you know, things that are obvious like food and stuff like that, because that stuff doesn't auto-drop. But if I see something like this guy, look, he's walking around in his tidy whities going. Now, I try to keep my... my ability to carry stuff up really high. You can actually go up way higher even than what I am. And I can just come over here and scrap some stuff. I also had a bunch of stuff on me from earlier. But I just go ahead and scrap any weapons that I get, any regular armor that I get, and so on. But I'm still massively overburdened. And they finally addressed that by actually letting you take your stash or putting a stash in by these major events. So if I walk up the way now, if you haven't played in a while, it's actually pretty awesome. So I can just walk up the way here and access my stash without having to run out and do all of that. And all I try to do is just get a light enough to where I can bounce out of here. Now I have a bunch of stuff on me from earlier where I was working on my loot. But I can go here to the stash and just simply put a bunch of these legendary weapons in there. Right over there. And then I probably have a ton of armor that I need to take off of me. There we go. And then maybe I have a bunch of, I don't know, stem packs or something on me. I'm sure I have stem packs over here. I'm sure I have a lot of something. All right, there we go. Diluted Radexes. What else we got? Let's see.
You're not the end of me.
Oh, look at this. We actually got some... oh, I forgot to drink... I forgot to use my serum one. Oh, this one right here is like worth 17 to 20,000 caps right there. I forgot to learn that yesterday. There we go. We learned that. Now we're safe. All right. So now we're about 10 away. And here's a great little trick. You can just go to the junk, and you can just go ahead and sort by weight. And then the highest weighing thing will come to the top like this. And then you can just, you know, move that stuff off of there until you're not overburdened. And then I bounce out of there. So that event is my favorite event in the game. Even over the Scorched Beast Queen and all of that, because it's just a non-stop flow of mobs coming in. And if everybody's working together, everybody is benefiting. Everybody's getting tons of loot. Everybody's getting tons of XP, and so on and so forth. So I absolutely love that one big time. You can't share. I switched over my perks. Well, that's okay. It's okay if you can't share. I got your back. I got max charisma, so I can share stuff out with you, no problem. No problemo. You don't have to share stuff with me. I'm good. I'm good in this game, everybody. This is my 6th playthrough, so you got to think my last character was level 650, and I deleted him. There's few people who are that crazy, everybody, who would delete 6 characters in a row. Or 5 characters in a row, because this is number 6, and then start all over. And so you start all over on resources, you start all over on gear, you start all over on reputation. I mean, over, like from scratch, like from when you first start playing the game. Now, one of the things you don't start over is, of course, your stuff from the Atomic Shop. That stuff you still get, as well as your legendary perks are actually already unlocked. Because all you have to do is get to level 300 on any character and all of your legendary things. By the way, plays. I accidentally spelt it like that with an E. That's pretty cool. That was complete accident, everybody. And of course, I love the Master Infiltrator. I'd never take that off. That's like the greatest. But I could take it off and then have, you know, basically 5 more perk points, which would be super useful. Now, the one that is the ultimate in terrible perk cards, the Charisma card. Do not upgrade the Charisma card. Just put points in Charisma and upgrade a different card. Because a Charisma card will not let you do it. Oh, Material's firing off a nuke there. The Charisma card will not let you share a card, even if you have max Charisma, or even if you have, say, 6 or 9 Charisma. It will not count toward your ability to share a card. You have to have natural Charisma to share cards. And that's pretty messed up, I think. So yeah, let's make sure not to use that. Oh, and we got an event, Spin the Wheel came up as well. We got a lot of events here. So we got some of those done. Yeah, so Ragstags, there might be some Ragstags coming there. Cultists collect Deathclaw eggs. Oh, I got to remember where to do that. I think there's a cave. There's a cave where that is, somewhere where you go do this secret agent stuff. It's over here somewhere. Seneca Cave or something. Oh, God. I really got to do my Brotherhood stuff so I can get my Hellcat armor, too. I'll get around to that eventually. Let's see. We've got 30 seconds to spin the wheels going. Do I really need to do spin the wheel? See, that's the question. And it's at the top of the hour, so the alien event is over, I see. Because otherwise the alien event would be going at the top of the hour. Oh, also, is Minerva up? Let me know. Well, that was your first legendary choice. 2, it's so easy. Yes, I love the fact you never have to use a bobblehead again, and you never have to go through and do the terminal stuff again. That is awesome. Okay. let's see. Kill a cultist. That's easy. Let's go over here and go over the cemetery and see if anybody's killed them over here. Yeah. Now, again, my goal is to click off as many of those in a day as I can. Now, when you shoot off a nuke, of course, you can have a bunch of random animals that might be part of the ones that I need for my daily. Probably not going to be too many cultists, though. So we got about 1 minute till that one's done. Plus, if I go to the other event, that might spawn some mobs that I might need to do. Where are you? I heard you. I give you a 10 for bravery, but a 0 for being dumb and fighting somebody coming up in power armor. That's probably not your brightest idea. Now, this is the type of thing I do on my own and not with a crew. And that's because it goes faster if I do it on my own. And my crew can do it on their own without needing me to, you know, to be there. Right there, and we're 6 of 10 right now. And we'll go up here and see if anybody's on the top. Which usually there's somebody up here. There we go. And there's 8. There's one more this way because I can see it on my radar. Which I cannot actually do on Fallout 4 because I'm playing the survival mode. So I will actually not see with the location of mobs, but it is very useful. Totally missed me, dude. Oh, seismic activity. Oh, well, look at you go. Getting our Nuka World on over there. All right, I'm definitely going to that. Now, actually, there's 2 events going on in the same place. Oh, hold on. He wants to get shot. Perfect. All right, just as many peeps as I needed. Now, I've got somebody else after me, so I'm going to have to probably take them out so I can bounce out of here. There we go. All right, that one's done. Let's go seismic activity. Absolutely. Now, one of the things that we discovered, and I actually saw this on a video from Mr. Voltec. Oh. Kill that guy before he erupts me. I saw this on a video from Mr. Voltec. It was basically what you want to do is overlap the nuke into where the Ultrasonic Titan is. This way you're collecting a bunch of heavy radiation fluids, you're collecting radiated goods, which are basically the highest end resources in the game. So you definitely want to get that going on. Oh, look at that! 2 years on the dot, getting your brand new sub badge as well. Show lots of love to Flux right there in the chat. Big love to you, man. Thanks for coming in and showing that love. All right, let's go ahead and get in here and get this event fired up. Now, a whole bunch of people right now are working the one down the way. So you don't necessarily have to start this one up right now. You can clear the crystals, but we can also just kind of run down the way and get the credit for this one down here, which is currently in the nuke zone, which is funny. Actually, I think I had to kill some of these frogs, too. I missed out. But this spin the wheel is in the nuke zone. There's some frogs over there, little rad toads. Try to blow those guys up so it doesn't look like they're still alive. Chicken chase. We got to get the chickens. Kind of funny. It looked like a whole bunch of players running around catching chickens. Some glitch sound going on right now. Deathclaw! That's a daily thing there, too. See, that's something that everybody needs because that's a daily thing. And I'm just going to lightly tag them because other people are going to go to town on them anyway. I don't need to kill them because some people are just like so focused. They're just so focused on insta-killing mobs that I don't need to worry about. All right, there we go. Spin the wheel complete. And then now what we can do is we can run up to the Ultraside Titan. Over here somewhere. This way, actually. Then we can run up to the Titan and get basically credit for both of them. Now, what you really want from this event, and really from the Titan, is the ability to tag all of the mobs that are being spawned. So again, you're going to need that explosive weapon or a weapon that can tag multiple mobs simultaneously. One of the best spots is right over here. You want to just tag all of these mobs as quickly as possible. The Ultraside Titan likes to smash the ground, and when he smashes the ground, a whole bunch of mobs are going to spawn right here in this area normally. And then, of course, you tag all those mobs, and you're going to get the credit. Now, sometimes I wait for people to tag them, and if I feel like they've been alive for too long, then I just basically get rid of them. Because you just want people to tag them, but you don't want them to, you know, grow old in the thing. So, you know, just like a few seconds delay is more than enough usually. And then the old I have to kill them right now, people will go and get it. Now, I have to kill so many mole miners as well, so tagging the mole miners actually helps my kind of daily quest here. Oh, there's the Ultraside Titan right in front of me. And then he's going to pound the ground here in just a second, and we're going to shoot over this way. A bunch of mobs are going to spawn right over there. And then he's also going to spawn some more of these mole miners. And again, you have to physically tag the mobs to get credit. So this is a really good one for your daily or weekly, depending on which one it is. And he pounded it again. More mobs going to spawn over here. Yeah, just try to get a hit in at level 500 and stuff. And Ultraside Titan's getting low, so we definitely want to tag as many peeps as we can. And we're just going to mow these guys down for right now so they respawn. There we go, back on my little perch. Then he's going to move into his final position. We'll get some more respawn here. A lot more mole miners to wipe out. Get a hit in before everybody one-shots all of those mobs. Tag any mobs that are standing on the peripheries. One's way up there. Now remember, you are standing in the nuke zone, so you might want to, you know, burn a rat away every now and again. I'm going to use a little purified water or stem packs just to heal myself up. Maybe another rat away there. There we go. Just to stay sexy. And there we go. So now we've cleared it out. The Ultraside Titan is down. And we'll AoE loot all of that sweet, sweet loot that we just got there. Now, I didn't get it quite from the beginning because I ran down to do that other event. But that's okay. Still going to end up with a massive amount of loot. One time I did this, I ended up with like 5,000 loot. Where 5,000 weight worth of loot. It was a lot. And I had to actually lug it down multiple times. There was so much. But I suggest to loot multiple times because there is a loot cap limit to how much it'll grab at one time. So I always go around and just see if it says transfer. If it says transfer, then there's probably some loot in that area that you were either too far away from to get, or it was you couldn't gather any more loot in a single hit there. All right, then once we got that done, you are definitely going to be overburdened if you looted everything in here. We got the Titan there. And then we'll go ahead and make our way down to where the workbenches are. Now, it just so happens that I have the ability to jump off of there. Take the fast way down with my power armor. And then we just make our way toward this over here. Now, it's kind of a bummer that... oh, there's another guy over here. Wow, look at all that stuff. So it's kind of a bummer that it's in the radiation zone, but it's actually pretty good because you're getting these high-end resources. And that's why you want to have a lot of radiation resist when you go into there, right? You can have an outfit that does that, your power armor, or you can put it on a set of armor and then use that set of armor when you're in there. And this has all the major things, right, where you got your scrap box, and you can put all your stuff in your scrap box. And once I reach a certain level where I am, I have, gotten down below the weight, which allowed me to teleport, because you can't teleport while overburdened. And then, boom, I'm out of there. I'm out of there right at that second. And then I can do the rest of it not in the nuke zone. I can go into my primary base, which is, you'll see me constantly going back to my primary base all the time, because that allows me to centralize what I'm doing. Allows me to centralize all my quests and things like that as well. Oh, we forgot to do the storyline last week. Well, we might have to do 2 storylines this week. So now we're back here at the at my base, and we're gonna go back in here and try to offload some of this stuff.
Have supplies to trade, I can be of
Barry Mentats, Buff Out, Day Tripper, Fury. We can get rid of that. Wow, look at all that glowing blood in there. Wow, that's more than he has in actual loot there. Let's see. Hey, Suri, what's 657 divided by 7?
stock up now while
657 divided by 7 is approximately
available.
93.8571.
There we go. Now we need something that's worth 6 or something that's worth 3. Right there. 3. Radix diluted. 2 of those. Oh, thank you very much for the biddies. Banosaurus coming in showing some love. Let's show him some love right back. You see my little dragon dance? He loves to dance over there. He loves to do a little thing. Little Norbert getting his dance on. Thanks for that support. Appreciate it big time. Now, we've got some hardened mass in here, some mole rat teeth. Now, one of the things we want to watch out for is we might want to keep that hardened mass because we can go ahead and sell that stuff to the general public. Right over there. I'm going to go ahead and drop my ammo in there as well. I probably got a bunch of legendaries from those events that we were doing, so we can go over here and drop these legendaries in there, those weapons. We probably got a bunch of armor and stuff, but we did put that stuff away into the scrap box or stash. So now we have to go back in there and pull it out of there. And I'm actually trying to keep the T60, so we'll pull that out and we'll put the T60 back in. And oh, we got another 50 cal there, a whole bunch of good stuff. I really love the cold shoulder. I think that was a really great weapon add to the game. Very, very fun, very fast shooting shotgun too. Very fun weapon over there for sure. And then we're just going to go ahead again. As we get more and more of this stuff, we're just going to trade it out because I really don't need it right now. So I just kind of trade it out to get my... oh, not enough legendary things left. Oh, we need to get a 1-star regular armor to get that last 3 because that's worth 3 legendary points. But one of the things that I need to get today is my legendary modules as well. I thought I saw it in here. Did we already do it? Yes. Legendary modules, 0 of 10. Now, when you're doing the event, you're getting the legendary cores and the legendary modules. And I can get out my power armor here. I actually love the fact that you can get out of your power armor and pick it up. I think that was an absolute brilliant change to the game from Fallout 4. I play a lot of Fallout 4. In fact, I was dreaming about it last night because we were playing it yesterday here on stream, and I didn't want to stop everybody because I was just thinking, man, I could redo my whole base structure and all that stuff, and we were building a giant sorter, which actually finished sorting, by the way. By the time I was ready to go to bed, it actually finished sorting all of that stuff as well. Show Llama on Speed some love right there. We got a new Teamwork Tycoon in the chat. Thanks for hitting that follow button. Welcome, everybody. My name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon because we're dominating the Wasteland as we always do. No matter what server we're on, everybody, that's the server to be on because we're popping off all these events. We've already got Radiation Rumble. We've already shot off our nuke already. Actually, I think a couple nukes, right? No, just one nuke so far. And so on. And we're trying to get all of these done as well. It's kind of feel like we want to do a Scorch Beast Queen and maybe another nuke over here. To get that mole miner loot going on. Let's see. So I've got to do... What else do I... See, I want to do the ones that are my daily ones. Ragstags. I think there's some Ragstags out here, if I remember correctly. You guys let me know in the chat. Where are the Ragstags? Where's your best Ragstag spot? Let me know in the chat. You guys can just go ahead and tell me. It's okay. Also, I need to go to someone in my thing here. Visit another player's shelter. All right, so let's go and see someone's shelter here. Who else we got? Let's go back to Menturos' location over there. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Thick boy. Oh, Flux, remember. There you go. I forgot. 1,000 Kiss Cats for remembering that thick boy over there. Very nice. Dyer coming in says, Kismet, I hope you're doing well. I have a question. Is it worth to play Fallout 76 in 2023? I'm new to this game, and I like a loot, the shooter MMORPG. Well, if you like looter shooters, you're in the right place, because this is one of those. I feel like it's more of a looter game than it is actually a shooter game, because you are micromanaging your loot like crazy. This is not Fallout 4. This is very much Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is really inventory management all the time. I mean, constantly. Now, I've got to see if I can find the hidden spot where he has put his shelters. I try to make my shelters really obvious. In fact, my whole base is based on shelters. I got a giant mega base and it has every shelter in there. Oh, there's a shelter I need to get from the atomic shop. Yeah, for sure. Is Ragstags. Oh, yes, that's right. Wavy Willards, that is a good spot. Okay, so I've gone in here. Now, one of the things that I like to do is he's just got, that's all he's got in there. Okay.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Manteros is the nuke master, everybody. He gets them nukes fired off one after another.
Thank you for your cooperation.
He loves firing off those nukes. We usually do what's called the trifecta, where we shoot off 3 nukes in the same day, which is a lot of work and a lot of nuclear key codes and stuff. All right, so there's one there over here. I don't know if he has another one, and so I go to someone else's here. Now, if you want to see if somebody actually has a shelter, there's little symbols on there that tell you that they actually have a shelter on their camp. I think it's the nuke symbol, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's go to this random person's camp and see what they got. Sure, Llama. Sure, you go ahead and add me. My name is Kismet. I just asked that you be awesome. You're welcome to come join us. We do open it up to everyone. But you got to say, hey, Kismet, that's me. Right? So once you add me as a friend, my name is Kismet on the PC. I also play on Xbox and PlayStation every now and again. I'm hoping they added crossplay so I don't have to do that. But what I suggest you do is do that and then say, Kismet, I'm so-and-so, right? So you make sure you put the name of your character, even if it's the same as your name in my chat, make sure to say, Kismet, that's me, your name, right? Otherwise, I will not add you. I will not add you to, I don't add random people to my friends list. That's a dangerous thing and just invites people to be jerks, sadly. Again, if I find you're being disrespectful or rude or anything like that, or don't run in front of the screen and say, Kismet, it's me, all the time. That's awkward as well. Don't do that. Sometimes people do that. It's awkward, but, you know, you roll with it. Now, what I'm trying to do is look for shelter. No one's got any shelters. And if they do have a shelter, they got it hidden somewhere where I can't find it easy. See, like right over here. Let's go into this one and see if that one counts. I'm just trying to go into people's shelters, so I'm getting this shelter thing. All right, there's 2. Let's see if these got it nested. Now, what you can do is you can put other shelter entrances inside your shelter, so you can just keep going through there. I know if Tardis was here, he's got his nested. Where I can go into one shelter and then go into another shelter and so on. Now, another thing that I could do is just go out of the shelter and then come back in the shelter as well. And we play as a team, everybody. Everywhere we go, we're always trying to work together. We're trying to let everybody get a hit in, whether you're in my group or whether you're just random there. Also, I do a solid for every single Vault Dweller out there. I sell everything, no matter all my patterns, all my plans for 5 caps. All of them, no matter how much they're worth. I've sold stuff that was 40,000 caps for 5 caps. I've had stuff in there, and one of my team members says, hey, Kismet, that's worth 30,000 caps. Can I pay you in payments? No, you can't. I took it out of there and just handed it to him. Because it's just stuff, everybody. It's just stuff. And for me, I make so much caps. I make 1 trillion caps and more. I make actually an infinite amount of caps in the game. And I'm not even trying that hard. This is also my 6th playthrough, so I do know a bit about the stuff. Also, if you like real life loot, I got to get to shipping those out. Sorry, everybody. I hurt my shoulder again. So I haven't had a chance to run those over to the over to the shipping place. But I will get those out eventually. But I have a Fallout New Vegas Good Boy Rex statue, which is $125. A Robo Brain statue, another $125 from Bethesda Gear, who's one of my sponsors, that I gave away. You missed it. I'm sorry. I literally give away thousands of dollars worth of free stuff here in the stream from my awesome sponsors. And of course, of supporters just like you, because I take every penny, put it right back in the stream in the form of giveaways and other cool projects that we do. So if you want to support the stream, great time to just hit that follow button, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy. And if you want to subscribe or use your Twitch Prime, that's also awesome. But remember, it's never required. So appreciate it. Appreciate it big time. Okay, so you said your name was Llama on Speed right there. All right, let's get you in. Let's go. All right, feel free to come and join us because we're going to set this server off. All right, what are we doing? Where did that other one go? Let's see, Scorched Earth. I don't even know if I'm going to get there in time. Sometimes these guys get killed. Try join server, that's okay. People rotate out over time. I find that a lot of people are AFK. And so those AFK people are going to get kicked. How do you know? Because all you have to do is look at how many people are in groups and how many people are participating in what's going on, right? So right now I'm going to go and tag that Scorched Beast Queen before she dies. Someone's got their camp right here, so they're blocking my ability to bring up my Kismet kill box, which is pretty awesome. But that's okay. We'll just wait for her to land. She likes to land right on my head for some reason. She's like, Kismet, let me stomp you, brother. A lot of times, but the second she stops like that, she has a high chance that she's going to land. But if she can't get to you, she won't land. She'll just stay up there in the air, and that means that basically she's taking less damage. So my ammo is actually being less effective. So if you're the person standing up on one of these things, or you're standing in a place in which she can't get, that's why I always stand on the ground now. Or I stand on my flat camp. I have like a little landing pad, basically what I made, a little camp I made out here for that purpose of standing there and just dragging the mobs in. She'll be back. Why don't you come give me a big old smooch? Oh, also just realized I'm not in my power armor either. All right. Now, why do I like to use power armor? I usually like power armor because of the jetpack. But also, it gives you some damage resistance. But I find in Fallout 76, like, every mob has armor penetration. So my actual power armor very rarely ever takes damage. Which is the weirdest thing, because in Fallout 4, your power armor is getting damaged all the time. Especially your companion's power armor is constantly getting destroyed. And I have thousands of hours both in Fallout 4 as well as thousands of hours here in Fallout 76. I've played the entire Fallout franchise multiple times, by the way. And we've played a bunch of games in here, including Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout 1, a little bit of Fallout 2, not so much Fallout 2. Fallout 2 I like as well. I like the whole series. I'm a big fan, even Fallout Tactics, everybody. That's how much of a hardcore Fallout fan that I am. I like all of them. Of all of them, the ones I would rank the highest would be New Vegas and Fallout 4. And Fallout 4, just this much. The minimum amount, everybody. And that's because it has building. And I love the building. That's how I got my nickname, the Wasteland Tycoon. If you want to see that, everybody, we stream on YouTube on Sundays and Twitch on Mondays. And we're doing a mega run, the run to rule them all. Absolutely incredibly fun run, everybody. I've been thinking about it all day. When I got up, I was dreaming about it last night, how to do something different on my settlements. Whoa, look out. And basically just take those settlements to a whole nother level, which is going to be super fun. All right, there she is. She's finally down here. All right, let's speed this along by using the old auto axe. The auto axe is super OP, everybody. Look at this. Look at her health going down. Likely bear is down. Out my way, peeps. Oh, somebody got him. All right. I always prioritize my peeps. Now, once she's down here, man, you can really lay into her. And this auto axe is awesome. And you try to get her before she goes back up again. There we go. Oh. Medics the Dragon. Oh, that's a unique one. Then the battle after the battle begins, and that's where a whole bunch of mobs will show up after she's dead and come after you. Make sure to tag as many of those mobs as you can, because you never know, that might be one of your dailies that you need to work on. So just hit Q, try to tag yourself a snallygaster there. Any mobs that might be running up. And you never know. Might be one of the ones that you're trying to do. Conqueror way out there, hiding in the grout. And I just keep hitting Q for VATS. Now, this is what's called live VATS. Live VATS is basically meaning that it doesn't pause the game, because that would suck for everybody else. If every time somebody hits VATS, it pauses the entire game. That would be a real rough game to play, everybody. But there we go. And see, once that event is over, even if there's a mob or whatever, I just peace out of there because I'm on to the next thing. Bam, I'm out. Now, if that mob got closer, I would have to wait. I'd have to wait for the thing to run down. Your VATS never works. I just hit Q. That's because you're running out of action points. And I can tell you, and I'm going to show you the best thing in the entire game. You ready? I'm going to make you super OP. You're going to be OP like me and on my crew. I was OP at level 5, everybody. Same thing in Fallout 4. I'm about level 5, level 10. I've already got the Overseer's Guardian. I'm already making 5, 10, 20,000 caps in there. Just absolutely dominating that game in the hardest mode, by the way, even in survival mode. And that's what basically this is. This is the survival mode from Fallout 4 because you're dealing with food and water and conditions and also mutations here in there as well. Somebody sent me a thing. Now, of course, if you do send me a thing, make sure that you say, Kismet, that's me. I am Wabbit's Foot. So you say, Kismet, that's me. I'm Wabbit's Foot. If you don't tell me that in the chat, then I will not add you. So again, make sure to tell me that in the chat. All right, let's go down here. Oh, it feels so good. Tingles. Right down there. Now, let's go ahead and see if we took care of our thing for the day in here. I think we maxed the trader. We did. Absolutely. Got that done. And then over here, let's go ahead and put some more of these random legendaries in here if we can. We can't because we don't have the 3. So we'll save these legendaries for the next thing. Now, one of the things you can do in Fallout 76, which I absolutely love, is the ability, one, to pick up power armor, but also the ability to set up different perk sets. That's right. You see, I've got one for team battle whenever I'm running with my team. When I'm repairing or ammo or clearing my inventory, I'm in that one. If I'm crafting some weapons, I'm in there. If I'm crafting some armor, I do that. What it does is switches all your perk cards around. See that? It is awesome. Now, I would have liked this to have been in your actual perk card interface, which would have been way better. But there you go. And if I'm solo running, which I rarely do, I'll have like Lone Wanderer on, which you can see it's right here. And that will then give me more benefits than if I'm running without it solo. All right, so there we go. So now we got a whole bunch of stuff to do. So the first thing we want to do, of course, is switch our set. So we're doing our clear mode. And then what that's going to do is allow us to clear a bunch of stuff. Oh, and I forgot to put my hardened mass in here for sale. Now, hardened mass would be one of the few things that I would not scrap because you can sell it or you can use it for your high-end loot. Now, I already have plenty of flux because I went through and I took care of it, but not everybody does. So what I can do is take, I'm going to take this stuff out of here too. Take anything that I would normally just take and sell to the vendor and sell it to the community instead. So one of the great things they added to Fallout 76, and I highly recommend the game, by the way. For that question earlier, would I suggest playing the game? Absolutely. Absolutely. This game is 1,000 times better than it's ever been. And of course, the most thing that makes it fun is the fact that it's like Fallout 4 with friends. If you go into that mindset, no, this is Fallout 5. Don't go into it with that mindset. It's definitely not that. In fact, I would rank it among the lowest of all of the Fallouts if it didn't have multiplayer. The fact that it has the multiplayer is the part that I like the most. I like to run around my crew and get into trouble and do a whole bunch of stuff. Now, what's going to happen if I sell this to the vendor, everybody? And I'm so hardcore, I have a whole thing of spreadsheet. That's how hardcore of a player that I am, everybody. So if I wanted to go ahead and say, okay, I want to sell my high radiation fluids here. Let's make these like yellow or something. Glowing mass right here is 20. You can actually see the spreadsheet and copy it if you want. And I have a whole bunch of tabs there at the bottom. You can find the various different games. You're welcome to follow that link, copy it, save it for yourself, make your own spreadsheet, do whatever you need to do. But these are among some of the nicest things in there. Now, if you notice, it's 50 right here, and I can zoom in a little bit for those on mobile. you can see that my high radiation fluids here is worth 50. Now, 1/4 of that's going to be 13, which is the cost of it if I sell it to the vendor. Now, I actually want to bump that up just a little bit so that it's worth my time to keep it in my stash. And I'm going to go ahead and sell it for about 20. Now, 20 is actually a really good deal for those, everybody. So if you need them, there you go. The same thing with anything else that I can't sell anything else to the vendor for right now. Like glowing blood is another great example. 1/4 of that's going to be 8. That's what it's going to sell to the vendor at its maximum value. And then, of course, I've got it for 10. So I can go and say, you know what? If I got the glowing blood in my inventory anyway, I can't really use it for anything unless, I could, but I don't really want to. And then I just go ahead and throw that in there, and then I can sell it to other people. The same thing with radexes and all this other stuff that I put in there. I basically put it in there for about the cost it would cost me to sell it to the vendor. Now, this does take a lot of time, so when you're doing this kind of stuff, like diluteds, I would do that for 5. Let's bump that to 5. Radex, let's say 10. Let's go 5 and 10. So now we just have a general idea of 5 and 10s there. That are radexes here. We'll go ahead and put those in there. Let's say 20 of those. And we'll put those in there for 10 caps. Now, this is a great way. This is how you really get rich in this game. And then this one, we'll say all of those. And we'll double-click. I love the fact that you can type in the stuff now. That's another amazing change. They just recently did that. Radaway diluteds, 52 at 5. And so on. Now, another thing that this does, even if this stuff doesn't sell, what it does is on the map, what it does is it says, hey, this person has a bunch of stuff for sale. And so it actually attracts more people to your base to come get those particular things, right? So say people are looking for stamp packs or whatever, or radaways. Like radaways is one of those things that I do not need a lot of. I am going to gather 25 more of those by the time I'm done today. Saw that favorited item there. And the same thing over here. If I have anything that I want to get rid of, I can sell those in there as well. Now, you can sell it for a lot more than what I'm doing. I've just got ones that are fairly cheap. But you can go in and collect a bunch of patterns, say. And you're like, well, Kismet, that alien poison blaster poison mag, that is worth a bunch, right? That's worth 10,000 caps. Well, not in my store. It's worth only 5. Because as you can see, all of my patterns, every single one of them, no matter their value, are always 5 caps. So make sure to drop by and grab some if you need them. Now, I do ask that if you don't need them, to also leave them for a bunch of newbies who might come along and go, oh my God, this guy's selling everything for 5 caps, right? Pretty good deal, I think, especially if you're just starting off. Look at that one. The value of that one is 3,000, it says. Now, of course, the value is what the community says, not what the game says. I would like it if it actually sampled all of the values across all of the things.
Citizens.
And basically kept a tab on it over time. That would be awesome. But you can see that I put everything in for 5 caps as a way of saying thank you to my fellow vault dwellers for being awesome. Now, these maps here I do for 10 because people buy them for 10. I have never used those maps. I never get around to it. I was like, I'll get around to it one day. Nope. Never got around to it. All right, so there we go. So, and again, we can go through and we can do it for each and everything, but I usually just do it for the stuff that is the most heaviest stuff in my inventory, right? The stuff that's going to kind of weigh me down. Glowing mass is another one right here. Let's go look at glowing mass. Glowing mass is worth 65, it says in my inventory, which it's not. It's really worth 16 because that's what I could sell it to the vendor. And then 20 is about what it says. So I'll take that glowing mass. And then somebody will, get it for nice and cheap. They don't have to go and collect it. Maybe they missed the nuke. Maybe they're not strong enough to do the nuke yet. And thus they'll get that going. So again, the ones you want to sell, high radiation fluids, glowing mass. And then the other one here, hardened mass as well. I'm not sure I have hardened mass in there. I don't think I've done that one yet. But here we go. We can go ahead and do that real easily by adding a row. Right there. We're going to do that. And then we're going to say, actually, this should be up here. Oh, no, hardened mass. Hardened. Yeah, it should be up 1. It should actually be up here. There we go. Alphabetically. Hardened. Pass. Hardened pass. Hardened mass. All right, there we go. Now, it actually does a calculation here, so I can actually just pull that down and then when I type in the number, it'll do the calculation. So it says it's worth 20, right? So I can just go ahead and put 20 in there, and you can see it's calculated that the vendor is going to, I'm going to sell it to the vendor for around 5. And so we'll take this up. Let's say, you know what? Let's just put that to 10. Now, that's actually going to give me more profit, that hardened mass. But it's also one of those unique items, and we happen to know that hardened mass, we can actually get that by doing nukes in certain spots, right? And there we go. So I basically did a whole bunch of that. Open. I got a bunch of rewards there, too, as well. And there we go. Now, also, by the way, if you have one of these symptomatics or you see one, these actually, a lot of these things that I have in my camp are all functional. They do something. Like right here, you're going to see it's going to remove that little radiation thing down there. So it basically just cured my disease just by doing that right there. Now, the number one thing you do in this game is you constantly are micromanaging your loot. You can see I've got tons and tons of weapons there that I need to go ahead and scrap. Let's get rid of those. Heard the nuke come down and drop. And then over here, same thing. We got more stuff. We probably got some legendaries. Oh, seismic activity again. Oh, we're going to get that going on. We've got some more. Look at that. Medic the Dragon. Oh, we don't have enough. That's right. We don't have enough stuff to do that. We got to put that away in our stash. So really what you're doing most of the time is micromanaging your stash because your stash is really, really small. Now, if you get, and I highly recommend it, if you get the thing where it's going out of my head, the thing for the scoreboard here, if you get the Fallout first, you also get additional storage, and infinite storage, by the way. Over here at the scrap box, you have infinite storage. I can put as much storage in there as I want. In fact, some of the stuff that's in here actually weighs more than what I could fit in my actual stash. Right? So if I add that up, that's like 10 times the amount that actually could fit in my physical stash. But if we go, say, stack weight, and we do the thing, I have 56,000 steel in my stash right there. 18,000 cloth. You get the idea. I'm not hurting for that big time. Plus, they have the ammo box, which is great. You hit T, and it takes all your excess ammo and puts it over there, and then you can come back, and you can sell that ammo. Right? So say you want to sell, you know, I got 86,000 50 cal that I made and put in there for me, but I got 862 missiles. 862 missiles is 1,754. I could not, if my stash was empty, I could not put those all in my stash. And I think that's awesome, everybody. By the way, you can buy Fallout first for a month. Take all of your stuff out of your stash and put it into your scrap box. And then just keep your scrap box and keep your ammo box and make a bunch of ammo. Put it in your ammo box. You can still take the stuff out even if you don't have Fallout first. But if you have Fallout first, you can put it in, wait for it to run off, and then you can still utilize it afterwards, which is awesome. I think that's pretty awesome. Plus, you can get all the perks and stuff from the events. Okay, we got to get to busy here, though. We got to get to seismic activity here. Let's go over here, get my armor out. And also, I'm trying to offload and get rid of stuff. Now, there's a whole bunch of other stuff I need to do. I need to try to remember. I got to trade in gold bullion. I got to trade in, get my legendary cores. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, you got bored of Destiny 2, well, it's funny. You know, as someone named Kismet, which means fate or destiny, you'd think I would have played Destiny, right? I haven't got around to it yet. It's on one of my lists. I have a giant list of games that I haven't gotten to. As I'm sure a lot of you have the same problem, right? You got all these games, but, you know, you got your favorites, right? You got your ones that you really like to play, and you like to play with your crew, which is what I like to do. I like to play with my crew here in 76. That's my favorite thing, everybody. We're shooting off nukes. We're making stuff happen. That kind of stuff right in here. Now, we can see that they're still waiting on the crystal, so we got 7 minutes until that crystal starts up. Also got another one, load-bearing, that just started up. And we're going to have to start this up so we get load-bearing going, too. Yeah. So there's one more crystal left somewhere. Or is it glitched? Where's the last crystal? That looks like it's glitched. Oh, there we go. Somebody got it. There's the big boy. All right. Now, again, I've got a quest right now to kill so many mole miners. And the mole miner, what he does is he pounds the ground and a whole bunch of mobs spawn. Like that. And then you just shoot at his feet right around him there, and you get a lot of little mole guys. Whatever those things are called. What the heck are those things called? I forgot. Now, I was lucky enough, everybody, when the Nuka World came out, Bethesda invited me, the people who make the game, invited me to come on stream with the actual person who made this event. So we got all the inside info, which is pretty cool. And we really impressed them by, of course, we went in and I pulled in the Teamwork Tycoons and we soloed the mob on my private server with my crew, and we killed the Titan, everybody. We destroyed that Titan. We wiped him out live on stream. I'm glad we did. Because we went and set off a nuke. We got the crew together. And Bethesda's like, dang, you guys are good. And of course, I really lean on my crew because they spend a lot more time playing than me. Sadly, I only have so much time in the day. Plus, I'm a streamer and I'm trying to play, be a real variety streamer. Some people claim to be a variety streamer. You're seeing the real one right here. I do play a lot of different games as well. Now, that's actually, as a streamer, that's actually not the best thing to do. The best thing to do is to focus on a single game that you get known for, and then you can branch out after that. Now, me, I don't care about numbers. I don't care about view numbers or follows or any of that stuff anymore. I'm already a Twitch partner. But I do watch it from time to time. I kind of glance at it, see how it's doing. But if you're always focused on those numbers, you're not focusing on making the best stream possible. That's what I'm always focused on every single time. How can this stream be the best stream ever? And that's part of my title, by the way. You'll see that BSE. I'm actually on BSE number 1935. That means the best stream ever. You're watching the best stream I've ever done right now. See, that's how I do. I try to make everyone better than before. I don't worry about the numbers. I don't worry about all that stuff. Constantly, I worry about having the best stream and having the best experience for my crew and for you guys who are watching. So that's what I'm all about. And I got that quest done, by the way. Now, again, because we're in the radiation zone, we're also getting the radiated loot. And that is a really big bonus. Because this way you don't have to, do the Scorch Beast Queen and do all of that. You can come over here where they're just constantly spawning mobs over and over and over again. And all of this thing is the highest level loot that you can get. And again, bring that explosive weapon, reload in between sections here. Bring that explosive weapon, because you got a bunch of people who are super OP, everybody. Massively OP. Oh, new sub badge unlocked right there. QB Junkie coming in. Showing lots of love, getting that brand new sub badge. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Remember, this is a participation stream. Anytime you see somebody hit that follow button, anytime you see someone hit that sub button, make sure to show them lots of love. Make them feel welcome in the chat as well. I'm just shooting randomly in a circle, by the way. I'm not even really paying attention. I'm just tagging as many mobs as I can for my crew. Now, this is a great way to get tons and tons of XP as well. If you're trying to get your events done, you definitely want to be part of these events. Oh, and he's already dead. Holy mackerel, that was fast. And now we're going to get a whole bunch more loot, which is going to make us overburdened. Let's go. Ooh, mama. That's a lot of loot right there. And again, I loot on that side, and then I'll come over here and I'll loot on this side. So I'm making sure I'm getting the whole area. And even if that item has nothing, it'll still AoE loot all of that other stuff. There we go. Like, I need more loot. I'm trying to get rid of loot at this point. There we go. And again, this one always makes me overburdened. Very rarely does this one not make me overburdened. Because you do get a lot of loot for sure. Then we can go down here. We can look where the thing is. I think it's over this way. Where the thing is, and because I'm in power armor, I can just take the fast way down right over there. Now, if I had a jetpack, even better, because then if I use the jetpack just right when I'm landing, I can keep it from doing that thing where you're landing and it's taking your time. Now, don't forget you're also in the nuke zone. Burn up those useless rataways that you've been just hoarding forever. I usually end up with hundreds of them, which is really scary. Wow, look at all these combat shotguns. Watch this. Look how much stuff we have to scrap there. Now, again, I'll get to a certain point. I'll just finish these off while I'm at it. But I'll get to a certain point, and then I'll just bounce back to my base. Because I got a gigantic mega base that I built with all of the boosts and all of that stuff as well. Thick boy. Oh, I forgot. There you go, 1,000 Kiss Cats. If you say thick boy during the Titan, you earn 1,000 Kiss Cats for every person who says it in the chat. So next time, be watching for it. Be smart like Flux. Yes, I definitely give it a go. Yes, yeah, it's funny because the people at Destiny, I was chatting with them at TwitchCon one time, and they're like, "Oh, are you interested in our game?" And I say, "Well, my name is Kismet. What do you think?" And they're like, "Oh!" They actually know what Kismet meant, which is cool. So big love to them. When the Destiny first came out, long time ago, I think it was actually, maybe it was Destiny 2. Destiny 1 or 2, I don't know. But I put it on my list, obviously, because I want to try the game, but just never got to it because there's just tons of other games in front of it. We'll get to there eventually. Eventually we get that going. Now, notice how I have this down to a science, everybody. I got this down to a science. I come back. I'm clearing all my stuff. I'm like, okay, I can't sell my legendaries to the legendary vendor because I don't have enough room, so I get that in there. I go into my food and water here, which I'm kind of clearing out a little bit, but let's go ahead and just clear it out. Let's keep a few of those. Canned meat stew, which are awesome. Carry weight boosters, keep a couple of those. And now I'm just going to very quickly clear out everything and put it away in my storage. Now, you got to really manage your storage well because you really don't have enough. And they was used to be like 300 at the start of the game, which is nutty, everybody. That's just totally not enough for sure. Now, another thing that I'm doing, both in Fallout 4 and in 76, I'm playing playthroughs of both of them at the same time, is generating a mass amount of purified water, because purified water can be sold to the vendor, and you can infinitely do it. Now, I happen to have the one that doesn't take any power, which is the vintage water cooler. And you can see that my things are collecting. This is 60 purified water every few hours in game. So while I'm doing events and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, it's generating me caps right there that I can take and sell to the vendor right over there, making that money. Now, I have very high charisma, as well as when I'm doing my trading. Like right now, I'm in my battle set. But if I go into my clear set or my trading set here, I always have my perks on. For, of course, hard bargain over here. If it's going to let me click it. Okay, fine. Don't let me click it then. Hard bargain. There we go. And it makes your prices in the vendor better. Now, because I have max charisma and I have the max amount of trade rate. I can trade at the highest rate, and it's also the cheapest if I buy anything from the vendor as well. So very awesome, I find. And, man, what a day. Hey, TARDIS, what up, man? Oh, you're missing an epic day, man. We've done 3 nukes already. We did Radiation Rumble. We did a whole bunch of other events. Oh, we got load bearing going on right now. Hold on, let's go over there. Oh, wait, no, we got to do our other stuff. All right, I'm going to skip load bearing so I can remember to do my other stuff because I forget. And one of the other great things about Fallout 76 is the perk system. The perk system is what makes it amazing. All the cards you can flip in and out. You can do different sets. Say you want to be stealthy one day and tanky the other day. You want to be straight DPS. You want to do some looting. You want to do some crafting. You can have sets for different things. It's just absolutely awesome. I love that change, that change to the Fallout franchise. And once I saw that, I was like, that is from Fallout Shelter, which is one of my favorite games as well, where they actually give you cards, and then you can switch those cards in and out. Just an actual stroke of genius. A lot of things in the game are massively improved from Fallout 4. I'm playing through Fallout 4, and I'm thinking, oh, man, I wish I had that thing from Fallout 76. I wish I had the ability to reduce the patterns or the stuff I'm cooking in the thing by just saying, just show me the craftable ones. Not the whole list, but just the ones that I can craft at this moment. That's actually an incredibly useful feature in there as well. Now, dude over here has got some legendary modules. Now, I've got 975 down there, and they cost about 50 each. And I don't need that many, so let's say 10 in here. Boom, and there we go. Now I've got my daily done just like that. And then, boom, I got another rank done. Now, remember, just last Tuesday, a week ago, I was rank 1, or rank 0. Because I had been out on another project that I was working on called The One Last Wave, where I went surfing on my birthday. I'm 53 years old in Hawaii. I'm not making that up, everybody. That really did happen. Thanks to all of you, of course, for all your love here in the stream. Let's not forget to get our Wavery Willard icon and our free perfect bubble gum in here. Almost forgot. Look at that cool radiation dummy. Oh, look at me with my barely any caps in there. That's a tragedy. What do we got here? Chagady's Thunder. Oh, look at this. We got a whole military compound. Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, that's a whole bunch of Brotherhood of Steel stuff. I'm gonna have to hit up Bethesda see if they give me some more atoms. Fallout First emotes. We got those. We got those already. Oh man, that's pretty awesome. Look at that Brother of Steel porch item. Yeah, that's cool. That's what that is. It's you can configure the steel porch kit. Oh, those are cool. It's so tempting. So tempting, everybody. Snatch that stuff up if you got the items for it. All right, we got that done. Now we got to go do our gold bullion as well. Let's go ahead and try to get those done before I forget again. I forgot to do it last time. Yeah, congrats on the dream surfing trip. Yes, I haven't been on vacation in about 25 years, seriously. I've been to TwitchCon and stuff like that, but that's really me working because I just constantly run. It's funny because my buddy Banlish came with me one year, another streamer, and he's like, Kismet, God, you go like nonstop. And I'm going, yeah, because hey, you know, I'm paying for this thing, and you know, I actually usually pay for it in advance too. So I pay for it first. I put it on a credit card and then try to raise funds for it later to pay it off. But I get there, I put my stuff in the hotel, and I go immediately to TwitchCon. I get my badge. I go to the next thing. I might be streaming live from the show, so I go to like the Intel Center. There, I'm streaming live on the whole Twitch homepage. You know, you don't want to miss those opportunities, everybody. You want to, you know, utilize as many opportunities as you can. Then I go around and I talk to all the vendors at the show. I go to the loot cave and I talk to a bunch of friends of mine. Then I go to all the different partner people that I know, like the Twitch partner, and I used to be a Discord partner. Screw Discord for departnering a bunch of their people. Screw them for all time. And so on and so forth. And I'll go see a bunch of my other partners like Stream Elements and Stream Raiders and, you know, Captain.tv and all of those people. And I'll go around and see all of them as well. So I'm a busy guy. Poor Baelish he was basically chasing after me for 24 hours. I mean, we went, because you got to think that there's a time change. There's like a 3-hour time change. So we went for 24 hours and ended up at the Twitch partner party. And we were exhausted. We were just like, drinking our drink and just like, worn out in there, which I think is funny. And I missed my opportunity to do more gold bullion there too. I saw the gold bullion was double last time. I should have been doing that every day, but that's okay. I've got 9,000 there. Is Minerva up? Let me know, everybody. I didn't see her on the way in, but that doesn't mean she wasn't there. We'll go take a look. She's usually up on a Tuesday or a Thursday, because usually I miss her. So she's either finishing on a Tuesday or she's starting on a Thursday. And it's okay if I miss her because, you know, she rotates out every so often. She's a unique vendor that has some of the highest in loot in the game. Okay, how we doing on time here? We're almost 3 o'clock. So we're running low on time before the next event. What do we got? Clill Ragstags. Where do you guys say the Ragstags were? Let me roll back and get that going. I've already forgotten because I have a terrible memory. Let's see. Where was it?
Vault suits like yours sure are popular lately.
Yep. A lot of people came out of the thing. Wavy Willers is covered in Ragstags. Wavy Willers is actually covered in ghoulies or scorch. I mean, I don't see too many Ragstags up there, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. I can go to some of the nature places. I know there's a bunch up the way from some of the farms. So let's run up there and give it a look-see. Because I can't remember all this stuff, everybody. I don't know what it is about this particular game, Fallout 76, but it is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. But I can remember Fallout 4 way more, and it's because I have a medical condition where I have trouble sleeping, everybody. I have really bad sleep apnea and a constant insomnia, which makes it feel like basically I get like 30 minutes of sleep a day, which really sucks. Really sucks big time. Some balloons way out there. What are the balloons doing out there? Now, see, this is how I easily get distracted, everybody. This is how they get you, too. So they have you run over here, and you get over here, and then you get killed. Let's see what these balloons are. I think this is a vendor. Yeah, the lemonade vendor's out here. What up, Mr. Squeeze? Very rarely do I see it, but I already got his. He also shows up by my camp quite often, too. He's got that hard lemonade stuff. You know what? Let's buy some lemonade from him just for the fun of it. There you go, Mr. Squeeze. Thank you very much. What up? What up, Llama? So, yeah, that's a random vendor that shows up around the world. They'll move around in different locations. All right, now to get the credit for this particular one, for Ragstags, I have to physically hit the Ragstags myself. Your team can't just kill them. You have to kill them yourself. I see a beaver out here. Now, if somebody else has come out here and already killed them, well, then it's kind of a waste of my time, and that does sometimes happen, especially if, you know, you're killing in real popular spots. And I don't see any over here because some other people might find this. This is like the most popular spot where people kill Ragstags. I suggest getting yourself Fallout first and then go onto your own server and doing these kind of ones over there. Oh, there we go. Sniper Donkey getting some plans over there. Oh, he's buying them all out. There you go. Enjoy, brother. Getting that stuff going. No Ragstags out here for right now. Now, again, somebody else might have came along and already killed them all. And that's okay if that happens. If they've already killed them all, then that's the way it goes. What up? Hello. Say it over this way. Now, one of the things that I don't like, I'm going to tell you right now, is that. Come on, Kismet, over here. Come over here. Come over here. Do this. Do this. Follow me. Follow me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Part of the fun is me running around and trying to discover it, but I appreciate your help, though. I appreciate your help. Big time. Because nobody likes that. Nobody likes it where you're telling them where to go and what to do, even if you're trying to help them, unless they ask. Remember, if somebody asks, then it's okay. But unsolicited advice and unsolicited help sometimes irritate peeps. But me, I don't care. But just keep that in mind when you're running with my crew. Oh, look, we got an acid node right here. By the way, you're going to find nodes out in the open like this that you can actually just put your camp down and tap into that acid node. Actually, a pretty good acid node right over there. So don't see any Ragstags right now. It looks like they've got destroyed. And I've been over here many times before. But again, I can't always remember where they are. Sometimes there's ones right over here at the Sylvia Homestead, which is actually one of the greatest places in the beginning of the game. To go, let me be. Yeah, don't worry, Lava. Don't worry about it. Again, you didn't know, so I just thought I'd let you know. Because sometimes that happens to me when people jump in and they're just like, Kismet, follow me the whole entire game. And so that's all I'm doing the whole time is just following them around. Even though I can't remember where stuff is, it doesn't mean this is my first time playing, too. So what I do is I try to go off the beaten path. This is a really fantastic place at the early game. What you do is you get your green thumb and you go to this wild corn here and you pick it up and you'll get 2 of them because I always have my green thumb on. I never take it off in any set. And I can collect right here about 200 corn, which is indestructible, by the way, because it's in the open world. And then I go to the other side, get whatever that stuff is called. Starts with an R. That other food. Wow, it just went out of my head. Sleep apnea sucks, everybody, because it makes you feel like you're stupid like that, where you just can't seem to, all your synapses are no longer firing because you're not getting enough sleep. That's simply the way it is. And when I'm sleeping, I also stop breathing, which is pretty scary as well. But if I go over the razor grain, there it is. I knew it would eventually come up. It's like delayed effect. So there's 200 razor grain on that side. So basically, that's like 400 caps right there at the beginning of the game. You come here at level 1, grab all that, boom. 400 caps right there in your pocket. You're welcome. We call that the Kismet Cash Run. There's another one that I do that's worth like 100,000 caps if it's on point, if you're doing the event there. All right, Tunnel Love is up right now. But wild mongrel out here. If I needed that, I'd be good. Bye-bye. I'm not even in my power armor. Love that AoE looting. Up, another one. Get smoked. Right over there. Right over there. And I understand that that need to help people, and I appreciate that. Again, that's why I say I appreciate it. But keep in mind that also That's a little bit of backseat gaming. We just say, come over here, do the thing. So find a good balance between both of those. Now, if I do say, hey, show me where that thing is, chat, then that's different. Or you can just tell me, and then what I do is I go on an adventure, right? I feel like that's my favorite part of any game. Even if I do ask and say, Kismet, it's over here, then I'll go over there and look around and see if I can find it from that point, right? Because that's part of the adventure. But if you said, oh, it's right here in this specific spot, well, then all the adventure that I might have had getting there, all of that part is lost. So that's what I like the most. It's just like in life, everybody. It's the part in between birth and death. That's the good part. The birth part, you probably don't remember. I don't. And then the death part, you don't want that part to come too early. It's just like the death of a game, right? I find when you start cheating a game and you start, basically conquering that game, you have less of an incentive to play that game. And that's why I always leave something to do in games that I really like Fallout 76. There's a whole bunch of things I haven't done yet in the game, even though I have played for literally thousands upon thousands of hours in there, because I don't rush the game. I don't say, oh, well, I got to get it done in 5 hours. I paid $70. I want to get this done in 5 hours. Okay, I'm done. There went my $70. No. No. And more no. I like to get the most out of my dollar bills. It's called ROI, or return on your investment. And games right now are an investment, everybody, for $70. Or like me, if you're crazy and you went and bought the collector's edition of Starfield, because I just roll the dice and hope that's going to be a great game. I hope it's like all the great parts of Fallout, but in space. And it feels like that from what I've seen so far. So we'll see. And of course, hopefully lots of improvements on top of that. All right, so I've not seen any rag tags. Sometimes there's rag tags out there as well. Where else do I normally see some rag tags? All right, shout out some other places for rag tags in the chat, and I'll go around there and take a look and see if I can find some. Now, again, normally don't want a backseat game unless I specifically say, chat, tell me your favorite rag tag spots, and then we'll go take a look at them. Oh, and we should note them also on our little spreadsheet over here. Where to find mods for dailies. So we'll say rags, tags. And see, I don't look them up. I don't like to look them up online. I either ask the chat or I discover them on my own, which I prefer actually to do it that way. So south of Wavy Willard. South of Wavy Willard. Now again, so this is what I would do if I was really there, and that's how I like to play a game. I like to play a game as if I was really there. If I was really there, then I would go in and, oh, you're getting bombed down there. Nice. I like to play if I was really there. If I was really there, I'd be taking notes. I'd be taking notes of what I was doing and where I was going and where I found stuff and stuff like that. And that's pretty much what that spreadsheet is about. It's just taking my own notes of stuff that I see and stuff that I need in the long run. Now, I can also come back or just ignore, kill the rag tags. Also, I find that when you stop doing a quest is when you end up doing the quest, if you know what I mean. If you stop looking, all of a sudden, that's when you got 50 of them show up, and they're right there in front of your face. Now, the other thing we need to do is collect some Deathclaw eggs, and I know that's in one of these caves somewhere. Is it the Hopewell Cave? I can't remember. Let's go try that one. There's me and my my Hellcat power armor, which I need to get that going again. Again, since I started over, this is my 6th playthrough. If I add up all of those levels together, I'd be level 1,000, 2,000, But, levels to me is not that big of a deal. All right, let's go see what's in here. I can't remember. Hopefully some... Whoa! There's Big Mama! Aw, no eggs? Oh. Holotape.
As my study of Hopewell Cave continues, I'm struck by the atypical nature of this Adena-based burial complex. The Adena culture generally buried their dead in large mounds and similar hill-shaped earthworks. Due to the primitive nature of the tools from 1000 to 200 BC, stone carving was not yet a part of their society. However, archaeologists who investigated this skull cave site removed remains and artifacts belonging to the Adena culture. I wonder if it's possible that the remains of the Adena people were moved to this location well after their society ceased to exist. For one culture to treat another's with such reverence it's unusual at best. I will continue my research to discover more.
Okay. I don't think I've ever remember doing that one. So yeah, that sucks. Sadly, oh, there's a dude up there too. Raider up there. Look at this. It's like a jumping puzzle. Oh, now would be a good time to have my my marsupial or a jetpack. I don't remember ever doing this ever. Oh. Are they up there? Can we climb up there from over here? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, another dead raider. I haven't got around to making my jetpack yet, but I'm such a slacker. Such a slacker. All right, right here. Well, can we get in there? No. I love doing this kind of stuff where you're just like, you know, splunking around, looking for an entrance. Where the heck did you come from? Mole rat out of nowhere. It actually was making a noise. And that noise is because I'm in my set. It was making a noise like there was something nearby. What do I got? That's gonna make that noise on. Fortune Finder, the bobblehead. Crank that up. Went away. But I found my way up to the top, though, because I stopped looking how to get up there. I don't have my power armor on, so I gotta be careful. Oh, yeah, I hear it. And it's really faint. There's a weapon in there. Bunch of loot. Right there. It was right there. It was a bunch of food. Alright, sadly no deathclaw eggs in there. Alright, still ragtags and deathclaw eggs. Now, I know there's like a one that we go into as part of a quest. That was not it, by the way. That's one I haven't been to in a long time. But good one to get your Deathclaw on there. Hopewell Cave for Deathclaws. Deathclaws. There we go. Still making that noise. Oh, a bunch of lone wanderers. Oh, look, that's cool. These are called lone wanderers, the motorcycle. Oh, man. See, I wish you could ride the motorcycles. That would be fun. I don't need all this loot, but it's just interesting. All right. Let's see. I was fighting a Deathclaw without my power armor there. Wendigo Cave. This one we go in there. Is it Center Rocks? Go try Center Rocks. Let's give it a go. Let's see. I have a mag marker on my favorite spot for Ragtag. If you want to check there, a little south of Minoga Power Plant. Oh, okay. We'll check it out. Husband was spacing out. Then it heard ketchup powder. And was like, ooh, woke him right up. There you go, Netflix. Well, you know, there you go. All right. Where's this cave? Go take a look at this cave first. Go for a little swim. Got my little spinny hat. I can use it like a propeller in the water. There we go. Gives me that advantage. I forget what's at these locations, everybody. I only go here very rarely. Let me see where the cave is. Where is the cave? Is it up there? Is it up on top? Might be. Looks like it's up there. Again, I don't know why it is that I can't remember stuff in 76 like I can in other things. But again, it's probably because I played Fallout 4 before I got too ill. I think. I don't remember. Actually, I think it was about time. No, I did get ill. I guess I got no excuse to... It kind of puts you really far away from this one, too, when you teleport to it. Sometimes you go completely the wrong way, by the way. You want to go the other way and not this way. Sometimes you can also work your way up on the rocks. Kind of what I'm doing. But you might hit a stopping point like that where you can't get up there. Just run around here. This is dangerous, too. If I fall off, I'm going to die because I don't have my power armor on. And even if I did have my power armor on, I don't have a jetpack on it anyway. To get up there. Alright, this is a waste of my time. This is a waste of my time. Alright, let's see. He said it was... let's see. Favorite spot south of Minoga Power Plant. Let's go find Minoga Power Plant. Right there. Alright, so let's go to the Rocks Visitor Center. And we'll go take a look. Now, sometimes I run around without my power armor, so I'm not wasting my fusion cores. Most of the time, you don't even need power armor. You can get around just fine without it. All right. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm doing what I call the wind down. The wind down is when I just try to get as many of these things done as possible in a day. I'm going to run down here and see if I can find some. Oh, yeah, we were over here before. Yeah, let's see. Southwest along the mountainside from Sienna Rocks. Southwest of Sienna Rocks. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Take that out of there. There we go. All right. Yes, we've done this before. I don't know why I didn't remember. All right, die. Another good reason to be out of your power armor, you can run faster. GG's all around. I don't need to kill that one because that one I can leave for other people. Alright, Deathclaw eggs. Where is that secret agent? Isn't that like a bunker or something? Where the heck is that? I can visualize it in my head. I can see it. But the heck if I can remember what the name of that place is. It's actually part of the main storyline, or it's kind of really an offshoot of the main storyline. But you go find Blackwell, and you're looking for him. And nearby there is the entrance to his, like, secret hideout. I don't think I've even done that secret hideout quest yet. I don't remember if I have. What's the name of that, chat? You can just tell me. What's the name of that thing where Blackwell's secret hideout? I kind of feel like it's over here somewhere. Over here somewhere, maybe. I can't remember. Abandoned waste up. Where's it at on the map? What's it next to? Mire region of Akamai. Alright, I gotta remember which way is the Mire. Abandoned waste dump. Abandoned mine shaft. God, I don't remember where it is. God, it's been so long. And mine shaft. I don't even know if I have it on my map. This, I think, is the thing. This, I think, is the... And this is the mire. I think, right? To the right, Big Ma Pit. Mire's to the east. That's what I thought over here. Yeah, again, have I already done that? I've done it. There it is, abandoned waste up. I've done it in previous playthroughs, but... oh, you put your marker there, too. But, see, I don't remember. Whoa, hey! I was going to let you live. But, again, I don't remember if I did it here, because I've already done that quest now 6 times. So, I don't remember if I did it. Was it last time I did it, or was it this time? I don't remember. There we go. All right, I found it. Thank you very much. Abandoned waste dump to the east. Let's do that too. Abandoned waste dump east. There we go. Make ourselves a note. Yeah, this is the place. All right, let's get serious now. No Deathclaw eggs there. All right, let's get serious now. I seem to remember eggs in here, but I can't remember. It's been a long time. A part of the fun is trying to remember where the heck it was and go in there, especially since if I haven't done that in like 9 months. When I did the quest originally in this playthrough. Again, sometimes I'll just say, okay, chat, you can just tell me. And sometimes I like to figure it out, right? To go on the journey and whatnot. Like grabbing all the loot. Now, this is the reason why I got my power armor on, is to defend me against all the radiation that's in here. Not necessarily the mobs. As you can see, I killed a Deathclaw earlier, who's actually a tough Deathclaw, too. Oh, glowing fungus in here. Currently don't see any Deathclaws, though. Oh, there's one. He'll be back. Oh, the safe and sound quest is up. Get smoked. Aha! There they are! Oh, no, it's brain fungus. Oh. Got all excited there for a second. Where is their nest? And the real question is, wow, a lot of brain fungus in here. If you need brain fungus, you know where to go. Alright, here's their nest. Not really seeing any Deathclaw eggs, huh? Not really seeing any Deathclaw eggs. 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 Not really seeing any Death Well, that's a no moss there. God, it's been a long time since I've been in here. Yeah, I remember it's around the side. Yeah, around the side there. Yeah, I remember that at least. No moss Deathclaw eggs. Now, if something takes too long and it's like sucking up a lot of my time, everybody. Wow, glowing fungus, a ton of it in here. I will just say, screw it. Right? Because it's taking more of my time than it's worth my effort to go and get that loot. Yeah, there he is. Little secret agent. Right over there. It takes more of my time to do it. So, yeah, thanks for that heads up, everybody. Appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah, we got that going on over there at the abandoned waste dump. Suddenly, none over there. What's this safe and sound one? I've never done that one. So let's go see what the Blue Ridge Company needs our help with over here. The Boozin' Brahmin. That's a great shot. The Boozin' Brahmin. It should be the Boozin' Crazy Moo-Moose. All right, so this is where I show up and get credit, even though I haven't really done anything. Recover the pit stop. Kill the critters. I don't chase mobs. I don't chase mobs. There we go. The sleep stop.
That's the last of the critters. Great job. Oh, darn. Looks like the circuit breakers have blown. Mind patching them up so Kai can get the repellers running? Just
Sure.
follow the cables from the generator. They'll lead you right to them. Just a few left now.
Oh, over there. Now, see, some people have done this like 100 times. Never done it. Oh, no. Scary.
What the heck? It broke again? Oh, and it's attracting critters. Please help protect the generator while Kai tries to get those repeller doohickeys working again.
Yeah, there's another one of these events that probably very hard to get a shot in. Very hard to get a shot in on this, no doubt. Yeah, up there. I get up on top. Oh, that's where that noise is coming from up there. Where is this place? Over here at, can't see the name of it. Middle Mountain Pit Stop. Okay.
What the heck? The juice must have been turned up too high.
God, this reminds me of that, of the one where you do the scout one. Getting them scout vibes right now. General store there. I keep getting knocked off. The heck?
Glad? I think it's getting worse, not better. You gotta hurry.
Three-star way out there. I feel like this thing is feeding me subliminal messages right now. It's really bad for someone like me who has bad hearing. That noise is really bad.
Not sure how long we can hold them off.
Forever?
Clyde, no pressure, but we're all counting on you.
A lot of mobs spawning at the Boozin' Brahmin. This is one of these stand around and shoot mobs one. I like to troll people too. I just like shooting a certain direction and see if they look.
Clyde, it's definitely getting worse, all right.
Whoa, Rad Scorpion.
You're doing great. Just hold out a little longer. Oh, no, no, no. Clyde, hurry. That big thing is back. And it's looking mighty hungry.
Oh, the legendary Blue Devil. Gotta get a look at him before he dies. Yeah, it's a wolf. Oh, and he scares you. Cool, like the Colossus. There he is, the legendary Blue Devil. And he's down. Let's see what he's got. Sturdy leather, bobby pins.
You turned too high, Clyde.
Nothing too exciting.
Seeker's packed a punch. At least ours all
Let's
get
check
hurt
those
once.
patterns. Let's see, what do we got?
My teeth hurt a little. Anyway,
Now that's a new event in the game.
You really saved our behinds. Be sure to come on back once we clean things up.
Cryptid jawbone knife and a plan there. Let's see. Let's look at that jawbone knife. Oh, okay. That's cool. Wow, that's a 5-star. Look at that. Because it has the 3-star items here and then plus 50% damage to cryptids. Very cool. And then the other thing was we got some sort of pattern. What do we get? Blue Devil statue. Well, look at that. First try, we got the Blue Devil statue. I don't know if that's a rare pattern or not, but I got it now. Again, that's fun because there's actually a lot of new events that they added. Well, really like 3 or 4 of them they added. I can't remember how many. But they got one with the... again, I read all this stuff ahead of time, everybody. Ugh, I hate it when the NPCs just talk on forever. I of course, read all this stuff before on the news that that Bethesda puts out, because I'm always kind of reading their news page of what's coming out and whatnot. I don't like to know too much about it, but I like to know, like, there's something coming up, and then if they tell you just kind of a brief overview of it, because they don't want to spoil it for you either. But they have this one, which is the kind of human wolf, you know, the... what do they call that? Wolfman. And then, of course, they have a giant turtle, too, which is pretty cool. I definitely want to see the turtle one in there as well. I do keep up with 76, at least at that level, where I just kind of read the stuff about it. So, but again, I only have so much time in the day, so I can only play so much. So, I have other things I got to do. Plus, I have to watch out for my health because I'm 53 years old, everybody. I'm not, 20. I'm not no young kid. I can't sit and play for 16 to 20 hours a day every day. You got the plan for a cartography table. Cool. Can you actually share the map with other people, or is it just a cool looking table? Inquiring minds want to know. Kids, this is one of the new events. Yes, I knew that, Foggy, but thank you. Yeah. Very cool. All right. I do at least have somewhat of an idea of something going on. But yeah, so very cool. So we got that new event in. How we doing on time? We're looking good. Let's get our power armor out of here. What set were we in? We were still in repair there. Again, I try to go in what I call the wind down, where I'm trying to get stuff done. Well, apparently can't collect any Deathclaw eggs. Does somebody have some Deathclaw eggs they can just drop and I'll pick them up? That would be smart. I think I had some earlier. I don't know if they're still in here. I had some sort of something that was a Deathclaw. Maybe it was food in there. Because what you can do is you can just pick them up and give them to somebody else as well. You can see I sold a bunch of stuff in there. But, I can also re-roll that one if I had another re-roll. I should have re-rolled that one. What else is pretty easy? Plant crops. Okay, let's do that. Let's go over here. Oh, I forgot to say hello to my crew again. Oh, man, I'm so bad. Hey, Foggy, what up?
Hey.
I totally forgot. I get all wrapped up. Oh, we forgot to do battles and races and all of that. Man, see, time goes by like this. You start having fun, everybody. You totally forget. Well, let's at least do a little bit of that. Let's go. To battle. All right, we're missing out on this event. Kismet totally flaked. Let's go ahead and start this battle right over here. We'll get into it. As well as I also have the races going, and we're going to come back and do all this at the end. But I'm going to go ahead and get you guys started. Let's get ready to race! Exclamation play in the chat right now. There we go. Exclamation play in the chat. Everybody come join us for some Nitro races. And we're going to come back to that at the end of the stream in about 30 minutes and do a race and also do a battle. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, totally flaking out, everybody. Flaking out and all that stuff. But then again, I just start having so much fun, it's hard to resist. Okay, now you can see I've got a bunch of stuff down here at this particular camp. This is one of my extra camps that I have. So what I can do is I can hit Z to move my camp, put it down exactly where it is right there. Boom, and it picks up all that stuff. And I don't have to worry about it. And thus, I can go in and then do whatever I need to do. Like in this case, I got to plant crops using free cam mode. Very important to know. Whether you got to do it in regular mode or in the free cam. Free cam is awesome. It's like a floating camera. Absolutely love the floating camera. I think that's awesome. Now, I probably have, a little smidge of each thing. So we're just going to drop that down. See if we're getting credit for that. And I just got to drop down whatever I've got. Doesn't really matter. Usually you want to use stuff that's really easy, like corn doesn't take up too much room. I'm getting credit for that. Plant a crop in a workshop or camp in free cam. I'm doing that, but it ain't working. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Maybe it's because I have them stored already. That could be it. These are not new. These are stored items. I'm gonna scrap them all. Yeah, let's go into stored. Yeah, and scrap all of this. That's what we need to do. Oh, we should do this first. Hold on. We'll go like this, and then we'll bring our camp out again. We'll place that. We'll put that in. It'll automatically store it back in the workbench. And then we need to go in and scrap all the stored stuff. Much faster to do it this way than try to scrap it in the open world. There we go. All right, now we got it. So we scrapped out all the stuff, so it's not utilizing that stuff anymore. And then we're going to go to our food here. There we go. And now we can put it down, and we should start getting credit. Oh, wait, I'm not in free cam mode. Ah! I knew I was going to forget. All right, let's scrap that. Scrap this. Scrap that. All right, now, let's get into mode. Free cam mode. Make sure we're up in the air. There we go. There we go. All right. Sometimes it's quite the adventure, everybody. Quite the adventure to get it going. And again, I have this extra camp just to do this. Just to, slap down a bunch of stuff. It doesn't matter what you're slapping down. It just needs any kind of crops in there. So I just take whatever I got and just drop it in there. No big deal. And then I can scrap it out like you saw me do earlier. And I just try to get it done as quick as possible. And there we go. All right, there it's done. And then same thing again. We go like this. We move our camp out. Drop it down here and poof. All that stuff is now gone. Easy mode. All right, we got it figured out. Throwable weapon and do a costume. Oh, I could have done that earlier. All right, let's reactivate my camp over this way. Oh, if it wants to. Come up. You got this, brother. There we go. Then we'll bounce back over there. We'll have to get a costume and maybe get the event at 40 after and then get the event at the top of the hour. We'll try to get that going. Try to get some questing in as well. I want to try to get my Hellcat here. We'll get around to it at some point. Oh, we got to collect all of our stuff. Look at it. We got a whole bunch of... up to 26 there. That's pretty good considering last week I was at 0. I'm a quarter of the way in. So if we stay at this momentum, we might do better. We'll see. Throwable weapon. That's really easy. That's super easy to do. So let's go in here. I rarely ever use throwable weapons. Is there anybody in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you use throwable weapons. It's actually probably a good idea to use throwable weapons, but I never think about it. Let's see. How many do I need? 10, I think. Let's just make 10 of them. Let's see what happens. Let's still try to catch up with the thing. Oh, I need 20. Actually, you saw there I actually crafted 4 extra because it doubled up on some of those. So I need, let's say 4 more. Maybe I'll get 2 extra. Let's try it. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So I did 4 more. I needed 6 more, and it did 2 extra. And there we go. And then I immediately just get rid of it. I just scrap all that stuff because I don't usually use throwing weapons, but it is a cool idea if you think about it. All right, we got that one done. Man, we're going to get our weeklies done on the first day. Pretty awesome. Yeah, the revolver thing's going to suck. We got a critical mobs. I'm probably going to re-roll that one tomorrow. I think that's what I'm going to do. Screw it. Even though it's an epic, I'm going to re-roll that one tomorrow when I get another re-roll. And it may not be epic the next time. I don't know if it goes epic, if it stays epic, if you re-roll an epic one, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go around and critical mob 30 times with a revolver weapon. That seems sucky to me. Seems like not a fun. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the secret to the whole game to be super OP earlier. I got distracted. Right here, the coffee. The coffee is the most OP thing in the game. You know why? Watch this when I'm running. See my action points over there going down? Now, I can run for a while, but if I use this coffee, boom, right there. Notice my action points aren't going down. In fact, if I use 2 coffees over here, now my action points are actually going up while I'm running. So basically what you could do is just pump a bunch of those coffees and then just critical like a madman. So whenever you go into someone's camp like mine, feel free to grab some of that coffee because that coffee is incredibly useful. It's probably the most powerful thing in the entire game. Absolutely, because it gives you so many action points that you can use to do whatever you want to do, whether you're criticaling, whether you're running, whether you're doing stuff. I use it mainly for running, so I can run from here, there, and everywhere as well. Yeah, my Union Power Armor, that's one of the things on my list is to get to eventually. I haven't even done all my, park ranger stuff and all of that. But again, you got to see that, my whole day is taken up by, okay, we've got nukes, we got this event, we got that event, we got this event. Let's run over here. We got to do this daily. We got to do that thing. And none of that leaves you time to do the actual questing part of the game as well. So I get all distracted doing all of that. And you see time goes by like this. And then I don't have time to actually do all that other stuff like work on armor or work on my legendaries and all of that stuff. Because just don't have enough time. Okay, what did I come in here to do? Something I can't remember now. Something to do with what I'm doing. Alcoholic beverages. So we're going to go in here and see if they got any. Just sitting in here. Pickaxe Pilsner there. Some whiskey. I just buy it out of there. I don't mind. I got tons of caps. I'm not hurting for caps, nor am I hurting for generating caps either. Right there, whiskey. Pickaxe Pilsner. Have some lemonade. Tasty. Does that lemonade go bad? It actually doesn't. Doesn't go bad. I have some canned meat stew. Did our other thing go bad? Yeah, it went bad. All right. Let's put some of this back into the workbench. By the way, you've noticed that I mute the game a lot. I feel like one of the biggest problems, other than the fact that they don't have crossplay, is the fact that it has so much overlapping audio. The overlapping audio is especially annoying. It's incredibly obnoxious because you'll be listening to some dialogue and then you have somebody shooting in the background, pew, pew, pew. You got a couple other NPCs that are talking at full volume. Oh, Project Paradise. Nice. All right, I need to get my costume on. Let's see. Let's go in here and see if I've got one here in my giant vault that I have over here. This is actually a place you can go into. I have all the vaults there. Oh, there's a vault that I have to find on the store. I keep forgetting. On the Atomic Shop. Let's see. I got to get out of there. Map. To here, Atomic Shop. Okay, so there's a new thing, vaulting. That's not it. What was the name of that vault? I wrote it down. Let's see. New shelter, Toxic Wasteland. Camp, shelters. Yeah, Toxic Wasteland shelter. Is that not part of the thing? What's the one at the end of the scoreboard? Shoot for the Stars bundle. Soundstage. Oh, it's a soundstage shelter. Oh God, I need some atoms. I'm running low on the atoms. Yeah, that's a shelter in there. It's weird that they don't show that under featured. That's not a featured thing. So yeah, it's a hidden thing in there. I have all the shelters. At least I remember I do. Let's see, camp. Yeah, you can see I have all the shelters, and I actually have them all in my camp too. So I have every single one of these already there. What's a Toxic Wasteland shelter? Just a flat thing? Oh, wow. That's just a flat location. Yeah. Oh, man. I need 2,000 atoms. I got to get busy. All right. So I'm in here, and I got to switch out my outfit. I don't think that counts as an outfit. I need my silver shroud. I need a costume. Do I still have my silver shroud laying around somewhere? Yes, right here. Silver shroud costume. We'll put that on. It is time for the silver shroud to do his thing with my little spinny hat. All right, Project Paradise, probably not the best one to go without power armor. Probably not the best one. Moderation is the key, though. There you go. Both in real life and in game, right, Barloni? Coffee in game and in real life. You got to in moderation. I've known people that drink like 10 cups a day of coffee. Everybody's like, holy mackerel. You're going to get diminishing returns on that. That's for sure. The problem with any stimulant like that, whether it's caffeine, coffee, Coke, or whatever, is that over time, it's going to diminish its helpfulness to you, especially if you're drinking a lot of it. Is nobody else in here? Am I the only one in here going to do Project Paradise? Apparently, I would be the only one doing it. Ghoulie! Somebody else coming in. Yeah, there we go. Foggy coming in. All right. Well, you know what? YOLO. We'll wait till the last minute here. Someone already got the stem pack. We'll wait for the last minute and see who shows up. Is there anything else going on right now? Not really. Thanks to Menturos, by the way, for blasting all those nukes. Appreciate that. Now, there's a lot easier events I could be doing other than this one.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Hiding in my little corner. Oh, somebody at Soltron. Saw that beam go by, and I know what that is, everybody. That's an Assaultron.
Project Paradise is now in progress.
All right, there we go. They got it fired up. This way.
Feeding troughs in habitat A, B, and C are currently empty. Replenish the feeding troughs with organic materials.
Now, I like to do this one. This is like my favorite. And I try to tag as many as I can. But you don't want to wait around. Whoa, we got a sentry bot over there. You don't want to wait around for everybody to tag them on this one. You want to do this one as fast as you can. Kill as many of these mobs as you can. Now, sadly, you can't AoE the actual drops for the thing. So you just want to melt them down as quick as possible. God, so many of them I can't even pick up the loot. Then just pick up the loot as quick as you can, and then go on to the next one and try to gather as many as you can. Like this. Then, you know, at some point, though, in the middle of it all, you want to put it in the thing so you're not doing this for no reason, right? You only need 30 of them. And if you and one other person are working over here, you're going to get it pretty quickly. And then you go on to the next thing. After you get it going, like right now we're at 22, we're at 25. I hate it when they do that. I hate that little interrupt that they do. They stop you from running or shooting or whatever. Turn the turret on. Ah, OP crickets. $28, $29, $30. That one's done. I'm out of here. Again, I don't need to stay there and shoot all the mobs. I'm out. And then what I do is I go to the next one, which some other people are working on this one over here. And this one is collecting sludge. This one's probably the toughest one in the game. And the reason why it's tough is because it has a cooldown. And it's really a good one to work on as early as possible. And you have one person who's running up ahead of you, who's getting them, and then you come in behind, hopefully well-timed, to get it done. I'm going to run over this way, see if there's any behind here. There's a couple that is in the back. Again, working together is key on this one. Reload while I'm at it. And then find the thing, put it in there. We're at 23. And then just wait for respawn to come up again. And while you're waiting, you can wipe out some mobs. I'm all about the respawn. One right there. And there we go. We only need 2 more, so I don't need to run around and get any more. Put those in there. Oh, wait, we're in C. We're on 26 right now. I need to get a couple more. We need 4 more. I think by the time I get these 2, they will have some, and then we can put them in there, and we'll be maxed out on this one. And then we can go help the other one. 27. Again, if you've already got it, there we go. Got that one done. There we go. They're all complete. Now, the reason why you want to do that is because your friendly animals that show up are going to be stronger. And I'm just going to run back over here because this is like the one I like to do. Those other ones are okay. But this one's nutty over here. There's like tons of mobs come out. Plus it has my favorite peeps. We'll get up here. Get in a little bit of trouble. Somebody down. Likely Bear is down. Now that's the biggest drawback of being high DPS is that that you can get killed pretty quickly. Barely doing any damage to these guys. Too many OP crickets. Saltrod. Death Claw's getting owned over there. Alright, enough of this. Time to throw down. What's up, Rover? Do you want a cookie? Do you want a cookie? Would you like a cookie? Yes, yes, you'd like a cookie? Num num cookie? Num num cookie? Whoa, num num, I'm the num num cookie. Look out! Now this weapon is crazy OP, everybody. So as you can see, I can just smoke these mobs. I think that the ants and the crickets are OP. They're so hard to kill sometimes. They're actually harder to kill than death claws. Not just because they're small, but because they have so much incredible amount of health. Wow, okay, Yao Guai up in here. Got the honeybees up in the business. Now, melee is the toughest because mobs love to move, and I hate chasing mobs because it's really annoying. Move all this stuff so I can see what the heck I'm doing. OP crickets! Get him, Rover! Let's see what's going on. Such a mess in here. Whoa! 3-star albino Yaguai. Okay. Somebody's not protecting the Mega Sloth. I can see him take a lot of damage. Wow, what a mess. You notice how I pulled the mobs back off them? Because your primary goal is to defend the Deathclaw. So I'm always trying to stay on the goal. There's a 3-star right there. Come on. Your primary goal is to defend the Deathclaw. Oh, Sheep Squatch is up. Tag the Sheep Squatch. Then what we do is we say, hey, everybody. The mob is over here. Right there. Yeah, TARDIS did it too. Basically telling everybody where the finished mob is. Then all I gotta do now is just stand up on high here. Everybody will work their way over and eventually kill the Sheep Squatch. So I just stand up on high and chill out. Oh, got me with the spikes. And I go down there with my thing and kill them, but I like to let everybody run here so I don't bother to attack that much. I just kind of chill out so everybody can get there in time. And tag any other kind of mobs that might be around there. All right, then we go get our Sheep Squatch loot. We got some gun, war drum, and a whole bunch of stuff in there. So much stuff that we are massively overburdened now. More loot. Bruh. Overburdened is my way of life. All right, looking good. Now we're going to run out of here. Hopefully I got my... Yes, I cleared an event. Now, of all the events that you probably don't want to do without your power armor, that would probably be one of them. That's a good one with your power armor there. A lot of mobs, but there was plenty of people in there, so I wasn't that worried. So we'll scrap some of this stuff just to give ourselves some more room, since we're not in our power armor as well. We can't just bounce out of here. Or actually, I can just use my power armor now just to make it so I can bounce. Also, I can use my thing that I rarely ever use, which is my... where is it? Carry weight booster. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Carry weight booster is good. Oh, wait, no, I'm off by 7. Well, let's just scrap all of the junk I have on me, and that'll help. There we go. And then I'm going to bounce. Ugh, it'll let me do it. Boom, I'm out of there. Just like that. So I get an event done, and I bounce out of there. Just so I can go micromanage my stuff in my primary base. There we go. $40-ounce 7-Eleven cup? Yeah, there you go. Some people are addicted to it. That's how it goes. I stopped drinking soda, and I never really drunk coffee all that much anyway. I love the smell of coffee, but the taste of coffee is like drinking bean soup. I'm not a big fan of bean soup myself, but hey, if that's your jam, more power to you. Because that's really what you're eating, or really what you're doing. It's just a bunch of beans that are being, you know, steamed through a filter. Pretty much what that is. Yeah. Go over here and put some more of this hardened mass in now. See if they fixed it where this hardened mass would actually match to what's already in there. Yeah, see, it should match the... If you have 10 in there, it should automatically match what it is. I put it in there, it's going to be 20. See? It should already match what's already in there, I think. Just automatically, instead of me having to actually manually put it in again. I think that's just me and my crazy ideas. Alright, we got junk there. How's our thing looking? 348, man, we are way down with a bunch of stuff. Again, this is what you do most of the time. Labs there, we'll just throw it in there for now. Holy mackerel, look at all this stuff. I'm gonna have way too much coffee, too. Let's see. Cricket stuff, firecracker berry. Man, tomorrow I have a bunch of stuff for food. I'm gonna be styling. Styling and profiling. Oh, boy. Wow. Num num cookie! Wow. Lots and lots of loot in there. This is what I'm talking about, everybody. That's why I don't keep stem packs and rataways and all of that. Oh, God, I got 59 stem packs on me. Way too many. Right over there. I'd use them all that much. Legendary modules on me and get those off. I got a Blue Devil card. Cool. Flame tokens. Oh, look at all the repair kits. Way too many. I got a Jersey Devil card, a bunch of coal and stuff. Now, I do this by weight. That's the best way to fix your miscellaneous, is just do it by weight. And then what I do is anything below that, I just keep hitting E as I'm scrolling down to see if I have anything that I can get rid of. Now, some of this stuff you don't need to, like Legendary Cores, that doesn't need to come out of there because it doesn't weigh anything. Anything that's down here is basically not going to weigh anything, but what it also does is it visually takes up your inventory, which I don't like. Keep those treasury notes in there. So what they should have done was take passwords and keys and made those into their own category, or just made it called it keys and PW for passwords, and put it at the end, after everything, right? The thing that you're least going to use after ammo, keys and passwords. I mean, they added a whole bunch of other categories to the game, and the one main category that they should have fixed, they didn't do. That's what they should have done, because keys and stuff are one of the things that happens the most. And then you have all these various different notes and things. Like right here, you can see I've got the fire breather schematics for code rifles in there. I can't take it out of there. It's like a permanent thing. I can't store it in there. Quest Forbidden Knowledge, I failed. Oh, sad me. Not really. Alright, so we need to also think about our buffs. So let's get those back on. Right over here, because we're almost at the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and sleep in our bed. Nom! Nom, nom, nom. Right there. Yeah, keyring. That's actually a really great mod in Fallout 4, by the way. I've actually used that in the past, which works great. Really good. It consolidates it and puts it like in a little folder in the game. Very, very brilliant. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm going to get Well Rested or Kindred Spirit, depending on if I have an ally or if I don't have an ally. Kindred Spirit, much better, lasts for 3 hours instead of 2. So that's what we're doing right now by sleeping in the bed. There we go, Kindred Spirit that time, because my girl must be around here somewhere. Whoever came up with that, everybody, big love to them. That's one of my favorite things they've done in the camps now. Here she is over here, the mighty Daphne.
When you combine the powers of magic and deductive reasoning, nothing can stop you.
This is true. This is very true. She speaks the truth there. All right, let's go back to team battle here. Oh, guided meditation. All right. Well, I guess I'm doing guided meditation without any armor. Let's go ahead and share out the adrenaline. I got. By the way, I'm sharing a max level card there. That's a level 5 card for this. Now, since we don't have a lot of time, I'm literally going to run over here and I'm going to start this sucker up. Rarely do I do that. Usually I wait for everybody to show up. But I'm just going to run over here and start it up because I only have so much time left. So we want to finish this event up, and if we don't get the dailies done, no big deal. We'll, work on those later. If we don't get the weeklies done, no big deal. We can always work on those tomorrow. So we're just going to go straight to it. Light that baby up.
Pleasant greetings. Please
I'm going to go stand in my spot.
the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation, taking you on a spiritual journey toward...
Great thing about standing over here is there's nobody over here. You don't have to listen to that guy. Tag him and drag him. Oh wow, all the meditation things are broken. And that's the problem with starting that one up right. Now right now I can see that Likely Bear is protecting that side one. And I'm gonna run up here and do this one and repair this one. Look at them all just hanging out in here. Smoke them. That was one of the few times that I would just mow them down, everybody. I can mow them down just like anybody else. And there we go. So we got that one fixed. Take those guys out so they're not in my way. You want to have at least a couple of these that are good. Because if they all fail, then the event is over. And we used to just stand back here and do it, which is also fun. Now, sometimes what you want to do is let them take it out. Like, I'm going to let them take that one out. And then what I'm going to do is kill the guy. Time for a battle as well. Kill the guy and then bring this back up again. Like that. Now TARDIS is working that one over there. Restart Feral there. Just gonna lean into him. That's what I call leaning into him, where you're just smoking them. You're just annihilating them. Not waiting for everybody to get a hit in. And then, you know, grab all that loot or whatnot. I don't even care about the loot. I'm just trying to get the event done for the weekly. Get all this stuff over here too. Now I prefer to snag them over here before they get over there, as much as possible. Yeah, just gonna lean into them today. Tag them and drag them. Yeah, courtyard one's getting destroyed. Guy's a one-shotter. I heard somebody up there one-shotting. Yeah, he's up there one-shotting with his range gun. I'm just tagging and dragging. There's a lot of ammo. See, why use up all your ammo when you can have other random strangers kill all the mobs for you? I just try to keep him away from the thing. Where you going? Get over here. Using my stimmies. Hate that interrupt. So annoying. Tag him and drag him. Ones that get stuck on the bridge here, you just want to annihilate them. He ran off that way. That's fun. They get stuck on that bridge. I want to just try to wipe them out. What you're trying to do is get tons of XP from this. This is all about the XP for you and your crew. Chopping those guys up. Running over and grabbing some loot. What up, guys? Now, after the event, I'll just chop them down. Right over there. Grabbing that loot. And that's it. I'm out. And I don't care if I miss out on loot or I missed out on a legendary mob or whatever. I don't care. I'm out. Especially when I'm running out of time. After a while, I don't get so worried about loot, whatnot. Really, what you want to do is get the event loot and then also get your weekly done. That's my primary goal there, is to get all that stuff rocking. And then get the heck out of there. Over here. Now, I have a condition on me right now. You can see down there in the bottom right corner, that little red nuke symbol. But I can just go in here and get it fixed up. Alright, looking good. Okay, my gosh, we got a ton of stuff done. We just got some alcoholic beverages. We're going to re-roll that revolver, and then we're just going to say screw it on that Deathclaw eggs. That's it for me, everybody. Have a great night.
Alright. Same.
Heading on down there. Awesome. And then we're going to call it right there. Let's go ahead and do some battles first before we go. And a race. Let's go. To battle. Well, it looks like Adam got in here with me to back me up. Did I even put a unit down? I don't even think so. I think I forgot to put a unit down. Oh, that's my bad. I forgot to put a unit down. That's okay. I'll make you guys super fast. Let's see if that helps. Oh my God, there's a lot of enemies in there. Let's watch the action. I think you guys got this. Yeah, look at that good spread between, you got the War Beast, Dueler, and then of course we got the Healer. Adam in there with a good spread. That's 1,000 kills cast for a really good, made his own little team. I forgot to put my unit down. But hey, there you go. So you know you're going to get the loot though, Adam. You got the gold for sure. Nice job. Adam, totally the MVP on that one. I totally forgot to put my unit down as well. Now we're trying to come back to this tomorrow if I remember to do some more battles and whatnot. But let's do some races. Let's go. Let's get ready to race! Exclamation play in the chat right now. All right, you guys got 56 seconds on the clock to get it going on. We're going to go ahead and do a race here. All you have to do is simply go exclamation play in the chat right over there. That was super fun, man. We got a lot done on just a Tuesday. That was very, very fast. I'm going to go ahead and go find me under the Nitro. Right here, Kismet, there we go. I'm going to select it so I can use all my racing boosts and stuff. Now what we're doing is we're doing the Cloud Canyon, and we're going to go in through there. What it does, it gives you different rewards. Like right now, it looks like some sort of cloud thing that's going to get you if you are in the top 5% of the racers. So again, remember, you don't need any special software, don't need to go anywhere or do anything. Just simply type exclamation play in the chat, whether you're on mobile or desktop, doesn't matter. And it will add you to the list of peeps there. We can get it going on. All right, time's up. Let's go. Get ourselves a race in, man. We're actually the Nitro champions. We came in second place in the first Nitro championship, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. And here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, long boost. Now what we got to do is we got to win so that we can progress the season. We'll tip of the hat to everybody. Oh, what I'm trying to do is avoid these bumpers. Now there's a oh wow, look at that weird name on the right. There's two bots trying to pass me up over here. And I'm trying to stay ahead of them. You know, I just fell back to second place. This one's trippy. This one's like really far away too. What? Darn it, he got in front of me right at the end. I was going to try to use my boost. Now, what happens is if the bots win, then it doesn't progress. But people at the top can still get the loot. So let's see. I came in, I was second, and then third was Foggy. Man, this camera is really funky on this level. We're all just kind of wandering around the edge of the rainbow over here. Like a weird... I guess it's just completely straight. That's what it is. The track is just completely straight. Yeah, if I could have just got my other boost there, I could have boosted past that mob and maybe took a win. So now we know that one's a nice straight one. Now, what you do is you get a bunch of loot for that, as well as you can see that I got whatever the reward was there, which looks like a little bit of clouds there. And if we do a new race, we can look it up and say, yeah, I got a new character. I got a cloud character. Now, again, we're going to come back tomorrow and try to do some more of these and try to get you guys a bunch of cloud characters and stuff like that as well. But right now, it is time to wander on over to the Kismet Love Train. Let's go. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Now, of course, you guys can check out my schedule right over there. We're going to be back later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some Hogwarts Legacy. That's super, super fun. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also on Thursday at 1 p.m., more Fallout 76, more Hogwarts Legacy, and of course on Thursday night and on Friday during the day, some Satisfactory Update 8. We've been having lots of fun doing that as well. One of my favorite games of all time. Little update on the One Last Wave project. We're going to look at some photos for about an hour or two, and then we're going to play some Satisfactory on Friday around 1 p.m. And then, of course, on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with 7 Days to Die with my crew. And then back again on Sunday and Monday, Sunday on YouTube, Monday on Twitch, where we're doing the Fallout 4 Mega Playthrough. Now, if you missed the Mega Sorter, everybody, you definitely want to come check that out for sure, because that turned out awesome. I let it sort. It actually sorted everything out, and I kind of worked it a little bit off stream where I put some of the stuff back into the sorters and just kind of let it run multiple times until it got itself kind of up to speed. And so we're going to get back to that, and I'm going to show you, we're going to go ahead and take a bunch of those resources and move it over to where we can start doing a serious amount of crafting, and then we're going to go around and revamp all of our stuff to basically accommodate that new style of having our sorter area, our crafting area, and then bring in all of the loot from all the various other places as well. That's going to be really fun. I've been thinking about that all day while I was getting up and getting ready, as well as I was dreaming about it last night, how I could make my settlements even more awesome. That's how you know a game is great. When you're thinking about it when you're not even playing it. And a lot of these games are like that. Satisfactory's like that, 76 like that, and so on. So that's it for me, everybody. But I'm going to show you guys some love here in the chat. Did we get to 10 retweets? Let's go see. Let's go see. Oh, we're so close. You know what? I'll give you a couple extra thousand there for that. Plus, we'll give you 5,000 more for staying all the way to the end of the stream. There you go. That goes toward future giveaways here in the stream. Now, of course, also thanks to all these awesome people who are rolling up right over here. Thanks for all the sub love and the follows. Now, you can help out the stream tremendously by just taking a quick moment, popping over to youtube.com/KismetBP, hit that subscribe. Pop over to twitter.com and /KismetBP, hit that follow. The more you guys do that, the more cool stuff I get to do here, including giveaways and other fun stuff like that. You can also check out the Discord, the website, but the most important thing to check out, patreon.com/Kismet, the best way to support the stream, support videos, get early access, get your name at the end of every stream. As long as you are a patron, you get your name down there. Then also at the end of my videos as well, but know that my videos do roll out over time. Again, you do need to be a patron for a little while before I move you over there, because that takes a lot of work to do that. But I do appreciate it. Everybody helping support the stream here, keep this craziness going. But again, that's it for me, everybody. I will see you guys in just a little bit. Let's see, in about roughly about 6 hours from now, whatever it is your local time. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me for some Hogwarts Legacy hard mode. I think we're almost done. We're doing that whole other side. We're going to try to finish off a lot of those things we need to do. Then we're going to start working on the main storyline, and we're going to try to 100% Hogwarts Legacy. It's going to be pretty awesome in the hardest mode as well. Going to be pretty awesome. So I'll see you guys later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norbert. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlos, Jeremiah, the Notorious TDK, and Scriplin. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.